everybody, to session 58 of The End in the Beginning.
He didn't even notice I turned the 8 upside down.
I watched him do it.
He didn't see you turn the 5 upside down.
I don't know, I was there and I don't think he saw him.
Anywho, a little recap from last session. The group was in the city of Asgore, the city of dragons, which is Velgor's hometown.
Less dragon.
That's 3 less dragons.
They had a whole investigation into this statuette that housed the soul of an ancient sorcerer that could control other beings. He attempted to control Bahamut himself way back when, but the statuette was missing, so the group took it upon themselves to find it. Since the city wasn't doing anything, well...
Should have let them figure it out.
Yeah.
Should have just ran.
Things would have gotten a lot worse if they just didn't help out. But, that's the story of heroes.
Story of our lives.
Story of your lives. Anywho, eventually the group finally did find the statuette, but it was severely cracked. So they brought it to the temple, hoping to mend it back together. Marth was using his somewhat newfound fast-forward reverse spell, trying to reverse its crack in the stone to try to heal it. And Zetherion the Eternal, the sorcerer that was inside of it, was fighting back, fighting hard, trying to break free. Tilron was helping, praying to Aika on behalf of Marth. And then you two were praying to Agma Bahamut, but not doing very well.
The paladins.
The paladins were
versus
failing.
the bard rogue. the most
bard
religious
rogue nailed
character.
Yeah. So they were so narrowly close to fusing the statuette back together, but it crumbled and Zetherion broke free. So, with fear, they ran out of the building trying to find out what to do, started trying to get people out of the city as they found this void maw dragon breaking out of the mountain and flying towards them. They found out during last session that the dragon was not just looking towards them, it was attacking the temple itself.
We shouldn't have been there, guys. We should have been somewhere else.
Yeah. But the dragon was...
Sneak attack.
They gained some allies in the fight with a ancient flame dragon and an adult emerald dragon, but those dragons were just essentially pincushions, it felt, as the group was attacking it. And Nero also turned into a dragon, a Draco Hydra, more precisely. The fight was this intense back and forth of having hope and then no hope, just getting tossed aside as they're like, Ragnar ran inside and was like, or Ragnar ran inside, I don't know which one, to grab some salt so that they could make this big salt circle to try to entrap him again.
Worked so well.
But right as Tilron finished making the salt circle, the flame dragon died and fell directly on the salt, spilling it everywhere, and then flew out of the circle. And they were just
team.
like...
Literally no team.
They lost all hope at that point, and then Topher ran in and said, I have an idea. I have this obelisk that should be able to capture him, and we don't need a salt circle. It was a poor design by your forefathers, Ragnar.
Yes.
It was. But then Topher, Marth, and Ragnar all worked together to chant this ritual. They hoo-ha, hoo-ha-ha. And so then the rest of the group was all trying to keep the dragon's attention away from them. But each of the dragons that Ragnar each of the dragons that Valgor and Nero resurrected on their team died yet again. And then Tilron went down, but after tanking a 105 force damage beam of energy directly into him, took 0 damage.
Evasion is fine.
Evasion
isn't broken, don't worry about it.
very insane. Yeah, and then Valgor fell next, and then Nero fell next.
I went down before these two did.
Yes, okay.
It was him first.
and then Tilron.
And then me.
Oh, but you were stable, so it was less urgent.
I wasn't
Yeah.
dying. I was just like.
Yeah, you were just completely unconscious.
I was sleeping.
Yeah. So then the 3 of them were down, as it was just Marth and the other 2 chanting people, hoping to get this spell off before it could blast another energy beam into them. And then a familiar group of a woman in a yellow dress and a man with a gauntlet that looks like Nathan Drake. Well, the gauntlet doesn't look like Nathan Drake.
The gauntlet looks like Nathan Drake.
And
Guys, I don't
so
think it's the same people.
they found Atoris and Faelynn Radrath. They have shown up at this fight, and they trapped the dragon's head so it couldn't blast into them, and then they finished their spell. So they trapped Zetherion in the obelisk, and all was well that ended well. Except, the temple was destroyed, a lot of people died, and Oakenson just didn't help.
They didn't help. Ooh,
So
the
then-
victim.
I can't wait to go complain about it.
Step 1, guys.
I can't wait to go complain about it.
I'm gonna. She thought she had a chance. She lost it.
Anywho, Marth wanted to go find the horde of the Void Maw Dragon before too long so he could do his thing. But he didn't have a horde, he was just trapped under the mountain. So then he sat on the statue of Bahamut and casted water breathing so he could swim down and resurrect the, what's its name? Garnox the Impervious. This ancient golden dragon that was the first line of defense against the Void Maw Dragon. It died first thing, and it fell into the water, so Marth swam down there and casted his resurrection spell scroll on it. The dragon was like shocked and grateful, but then immediately left to just go help the temple because it was in rough shape. So that is kind of where we left off. I'm going to say that we didn't skip over to just quick going to sleep because there's not much left in the day, but just a little bit of retconning there. As right after the fight, as everything has sort of calmed down and you started to get to like an inn trying to go to rest, you guys watch the Oakenson group running towards you, like out of breath, and you see them actually kind of beaten and bruised as they're running over, and they just look over at the corpse. Is this what all the noise was about? As Voladar's just pointing at the dragon.
Good to see you're finally here.
No, this wasn't the noise. No, you heard something else.
I wondered why no one else was coming to aid our problem. There were a whole lot of Dragonborn that were going feral over by the refugee camp, and then they all just collapsed. I presume...
Oh yeah, this was the.
Yeah,
This
this
has
is
something to
this
do
is
with
the
it.
guy, yeah.
I see. Well, you guys have looked better. That was a... Oh,
I feel strange.
I wish we swapped places.
I mean, I would rather fight Dragonborn than a born dragon.
Especially one that completely ignores radiant damage.
It ignores radiant damage and can do. Can almost hit me and kill me in one shot. You know?
Yeah.
oh dear.
Any fight where you don't have to make a salt circle, honestly. That's good.
Yeah.
That was
They didn't even do
useless.
anything.
A useless salt circle.
All he had.
I was pretty fast.
I was
though.
trying to tell people, hey, cut the dragon's wings off, keep him on the ground, but he's like, no. What happened? Oh, he just decided, oh, hey, you made a circle around me, I'm just gonna fly around it.
Yeah. Oh, why did you need to make a salt circle?
I don't.
We don't want to
It
talk
doesn't
about it.
matter.
My
The
grandpa,
problem's solved now. That's
my
what
grandpa in
matters.
his old ways.
All right.
The temple's destroyed, as you can probably tell, and the city is safe.
Just smoldering.
Once again.
smoldering rubble.
The temple's seen better days.
That's why they didn't come help us.
They're too busy fighting little dragons.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
I think we need to go
Did
to
you
bed.
see how many dragons there were?
Oh, I'm sure there was a lot of dragons.
Oh, no,
I'm
we only
so
fought one
sure.
dragon, but he
We only fought one dragon who,
he was big and not very threatening looking, but
yeah.
man, did he hurt.
We only fought one dragon that ignored all the damage that I could do with my glaive, which is the one thing I'm good at. So, you know, I understand your problem.
Well, that's...
There's so many dragons.
You were a Draco Hydra, both
Because
of
I
you,
did
right?
no damage with my glaive.
Exactly!
No, that's not the reason. He was a Draco Hydra because he took 100 damage at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, that could be it too.
I was almost dead within the first second.
Why didn't you just dodge it?
Yeah, he dodged
He's
it.
through that one.
He makes a good point.
It's the clunky armor that kind of makes me a little, you know.
Sorry for our sarcasm.
No,
We've had a long day.
I fully understand. I've seen your guys' coping mechanisms firsthand.
I'll
quite
be
a few
honest with you.
It's
times.
Xanathar's fault.
I would say fighting Xanathar was easier.
It started before Xanathar.
It's Xanathar's fault. We're going to war. I'm declaring war on Xanathar's coast right now.
Don't make me pass the message. I'm
Yep,
not
it's
saying
your
this
job.
time. Nope. I'm out of it this time.
I'll do it. I'd love to do that.
Anyway, I need a nice deep massage or something.
There's a spa.
I'm gonna go hit up the spa.
Yeah, that fight was only like 30 seconds. It's actually 8
Yeah, it's just a little past noon.
There's a spa that we would never walk out of if you wanted to go in that one.
Well, the pit.
No,
No,
there's
the
lava.
spa two spots has very, very hot water and it has lava pit.
Oh,
So I guess you're partially right.
I want the water one.
I have tried the lava pit one when I polymorphed myself once, but
Well,
still
if
was
anyone would like
painful.
to join us, you'd feel free.
No problem. I need to check on some others, and I might catch you in there. If you guys don't have a place to stay, we'll gratefully pay for an inn if you need. Just so
We'd appreciate that.
all problems are alleviated.
Yes.
You guys had quite a day, it seems. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know where to find us. See you. That's all.
Can we try to rip scales off of this thing or something?
Isn't it in the obelisk?
Oh,
No, the dragon, it's the spirit is, but the
Oh,
dragon's not.
okay, I see.
The dragon's is right here. Yeah, you could.
Sure.
Get something out of this.
Let's try and figure
Yeah,
out.
let's loot this bad boy.
Okay.
Go on my realm link. How to capture void dragon.
Well,
Oh, I just sent that to Drevin.
Thanks. All right.
well, maybe it'll inspire fear because that means we killed one.
Maybe he'll answer.
So you gotta first soak it in some really hot water.
Wait, how does he know how to do this?
Devils, man. Okay. Well.
I want to get the loots.
Alright, so make probably sleight of hand checks to get scales off of there.
Alright.
Hey, I believe in you, Tilron.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like go around to D-bar, yeah.
I got a big 7.
Wow, that's a great day I'm having.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what I'm gonna be doing.
That's why I gave him.
Oh, I rolled a 3, so let's.
I rolled worse than that.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, wait.
What'd you gonna get?
No, just on the roll.
Oh, on the roll.
I rolled worse.
21.
What?
21.
21?
29.
29?
7.
7, okay. And.
5, but it's a natural 1.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty, so, well, Valgor, you probably get 1 scale off of it. After trying all this time, you're like trying to twiddle your.
Guys, this thing doesn't even have scales. What are we doing?
No, they're right here,
You're
Mom.
looking at
there's literally not.
You're looking at
There's
its
no
wing.
scales.
You're looking at its wing.
It's just a hole in the middle.
No, one. That's right here.
You got the 21 and 27.
29.
So I'll say you get about 30 scales. I'll say,
Okay.
and I'll
You can
say
have my
about,
1.
you get 17
thanks.
scales.
I'll just consolidate. I'll just give him my 1.
mine as a souvenir. Yeah, so you guys pick some scales off of this, and you can see as the scales come off, they seem to be like just kind of this effervescent kind of color as you like shine it in a light, and it looks very black until you're shining it in a light, and there's like that beautiful little like glint of just dark purple. Its chest, where it usually had like this swirling void, you can see it's just like this dim, cavernous hole in its chest, which is where Martha was just staring.
There's no scales. It's a hole.
There was just nothing in its chest, but it's not like glowing and swirling like it was earlier. But you can actually see as Martha, you're looking at it with your passive investigation, I'll say. You can see it's breathing very faint, but not like breathing faster as it's like time going off. It just seems to be this comatose state, essentially.
It's still alive.
Well, that got number 17. We're gonna stop right there.
We should probably let someone know.
Look, it's breathing.
Can we still see, what's his name, the Garnox?
You can see Garnox is on the temple right now, kind of like lifting some stones.
Hey, Garnox! The dragon's still alive.
You're just like,
I don't think that.
It's breathing.
the massive stone it has in its hand, it flies over and just throws it down on the skull of the dragon. And you see it's still breathing.
It's still breathing.
I have an idea. I'm gonna crawl inside the void.
Garnox just flies down. It doesn't seem to be conscious, but it seems alive.
I'll just glance at his now crushed skull. Yes.
You see its skull isn't
Yeah, I
actually,
see that now.
You see its skull isn't actually crushed,
Oh.
even though this massive stone, it didn't crush anything. It just, like, actually the stone kind of cracked a little bit, but
We got scales off this thing?
It's breathing.
Garnox sort of just like claws into its neck to just grab it and start flying into the air. As it just flies off into the distance with the corpse of this dragon.
Let's
He
get
ain't not
the
corpse
scales
yet.
first.
It's unconscious.
Comatose body.
Yeah, its body.
I wonder what he's doing with it.
Probably making
Probably
a
better to not
stew.
ask questions.
You make stew out of vegetables, right?
Oh. Oh, I see. I understand.
So, want to go to the
We need to go to bed.
Spa and bed.
bathhouse?
I need
and
to
then
go to bed.
Alright. Are you skipping the bathhouse then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Alright.
Marth's had a long day.
Alright, so then whoever goes
Instead
to
of
the bathhouse.
bathhousing, he's gonna read his book for learning Draconic.
I see.
I'm gonna level up in the bathhouse. I hit the water and that's when I,
So everyone's gonna just kind of patrol around town and jog and work on mobile. I mean, he was fully healed by Ragnar. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
I'm gonna chill in the spa.
Okay. Yeah, the two
I'm
paladins.
gonna play it that even though mechanically we technically get a long rest from leveling
Yeah.
up, that we're not just okay.
Yeah, but magical healing definitely.
Yeah, no, like-
Yeah, no, yours is absolutely makes sense, but it's like
Yeah.
technically I'm missing no spell slots or health, but like
But you're
after that,
The mental stuff that'll be there tomorrow. That's what we drown with alcohol. But for now,
So then, yeah,
Drown
you
with
guys
mayonnaise.
are in the bathhouse for a bit, and then you guys all long rest throughout that night, and you wake up the next morning, which is now Sunday, I believe, because Saturday was when the
Yep.
Today's
this.
election day.
yeah. You wake up and you see things are still like on track where they are still having their election
I
stuff.
should have endorsed Topher. He deserves to win.
Yeah, he does now. When I walk out of, are there like lines for voting or?
You have the tour on Marmora?
I don't think so.
See it.
It's behind your water bottle.
Oh my
Ah.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's a good
fine.
water bottle in the iPad.
iPad,
Things you
yeah.
can't see behind.
How dare you hydrate?
You're going down there.
Ignore my water. How dare you hydrate?
So selfish of you.
Yeah, so you guys do wake up and you see it seems to be like a roughly put together festival type thing as they're sort of trying to celebrate a bit as it's the election, but a lot of people are still in like work mode as not a lot of people are on the streets in what you would expect today to be. A lot of people are helping clean up and a lot of people are just secluded in their own homes, but a lot of shops are trying to get money right now still.
Vote for Topher.
There's like 5 people around.
Vote for Topher. Topher helped save us.
What did Topher do?
With the dragon? You know the
Oh.
attack yesterday? Yeah, he was the one who kind of
Oh,
helped near the end there. He came in
really?
with the right idea and he helped us secure
What did he
the
do?
temple. He had this obelisk and he chanted with my friends here, and the demon warlock guy was in in the obelisk from the chanting. It was all Topher's idea.
He made the vessel that we put the guy's spirit that was in the void dragon inside of, so he can't hurt you anymore.
He knew the correct sealing ritual.
Wow,
So not only is he crafty, but he's also religiously smart.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Huh.
Vote for Topher.
I was slightly leaning towards Brenkos right now, but that was quite a heroic move.
Yeah.
My.
Yeah.
What did that dragon look like, by the way? You were
It was big.
front runners, aren't
Pull
you?
out the scale.
Oh yeah, here. I got the plus for the scales.
Can I?
He just dies.
He's like, it is magnificent. Wow. Well, I would like to thank you tremendously. Your group here, being here at the right time and attempting to stop this from happening and then stopping it from happening when it inevitably happened.
Completely my pleasure. Don't worry about it, guys. I got it.
I guess you can just say all of my graces with the knowledge to be here, and it was Ica who made the timing correct.
He gets to walk away.
You were teetering on the edge.
I'm sure Bahamut had much to do with that. as well.
Oh yes, I'm very sure Bahamut gave us the.
Oh yeah, he gifted me
power
these
to
wings
fight.
in the middle of the fight.
Oh, that happened too.
You're the paladin of Bahamut that was sent on a mission, weren't you?
Yes.
Well, huh. I didn't realize you were the
All these
one
rumors
traveling
were
with the
the
Royal
same.
Misfits. My oh my. Well,
Yeah, we got royalty and misfits.
Yeah.
well, if there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask. You see, he seems to be selling like a bunch of just veggies and herbs here, but he's like, if you need any vegetables on your trip,
What vegetables does he have? There's one I'm looking for.
Well
What are you
done
looking for?
steak.
No. I want to hear.
the Void Maw Dragon, I got him right here.
Want well done? You want burnt asparagus with your well done steak?
That sounds kind of good. What vegetables does he have, Silas?
I don't know. What do you want?
I want to know what the options
No one was ready for this.
Do I need to list vegetables?
Yes.
No.
Be prepared for anything.
One vegetable I'm looking for.
Gosh.
I'll let you know after your
Not there. I will be upset.
Gosh. All right. Vegetables A to Z. Artichoke.
A to Z. Find one that starts with Z right now.
I got it.
Wait, there isn't one. Yams is the last one. Yams. Whitloof. What's whitloof? Watercress. Turnips. Turmeric. Tomatoes. Oh. Taro. Sweet corn.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I want that
Oh,
one.
okay, perfect. I got plenty there.
How much do I owe you?
It's on the house.
Here's
for
2
these.
gold.
Oh my gosh!
Eternal.
I was giving you a discount. That's more than what it's worth.
Well, that's okay. You needed more than I
He's
do.
extraordinarily wealthy.
He grabs a whole box of them. Here, I'll give you all those.
Do you
Take
want 2
them.
more gold?
No, take it.
Okay.
Take it. You rescued our city. The
How about this
least
legendary
I can
camp?
do. Here's just one spinach.
Not even
Made out of
one of
rock
a
and
kind
those
hammer.
We got onions. We got okra. No, I'm not. I'm done.
Oh, let's go. How do you know I was looking for that one too?
Does he have any scones?
Is that a vegetable?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
All right. Well,
I got a spinach flavored one. That's like 4 campaigns in the future.
surely that doesn't.
It
go
probably has
wrong.
everything to do with strength.
Yeah.
Wait, that campaign 2030.
Yeah, it's just like a.
It's just either you get a
Popeyes
a huge streak buff or a huge streak deficit.
Yes.
There's
It's a roll up a d2.
Give me the deficit. Come on.
It's either +5 strength or negative 5 strength.
That could be real bad, actually.
I'm already at -20, so might as well.
All right, and at this point, you guys actually see Topher off in the distance, and he runs over to you guys and says, "Oh, I thought you would be gone by now."
Want some corn, Topher?
I also thought we were leaving.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Do you guys want corn?
Pockets it.
Nope.
No, then.
Well, can't
Nero-
confirm we
well-
convinced at least, Nero convinced at least one voter
Oh,
today. I don't know about yesterday,
thank you.
but we just saw it live.
I don't know if
You
it
don't
was
have
Nero. Nero's description of what happened, I don't think convinced him.
Oh, really? Well, he initiated the conversation, so.
You guys don't have to feel obligated to stick around and
Great.
endorse or anything.
Let's go.
I think our companions want to leave.
I think so as well.
One
yeah,
thing I'd
so-
like to state is that I would greatly like if you guys have the time in the next month or two, if you would want to come back, it would be helpful. Obviously, you guys did plenty for our city, but seeing as how the votes are going, how the polls are, I believe I'll be the next king, and if that happens, then
He's as arrogant as you.
That's why we get along.
if that happens, it would be very, very kind of you. I would be very grateful if you could help with the giant problem, just as a backup precaution. Most likely wouldn't need to do much, but it would be helpful for safety and security.
If we're gonna be here, something's bad to have to do. So
If, assuming nothing goes wrong in our fight with a devil and people from the future, we'll be back.
Yeah. When you say take care of the giant problem, what exactly do you mean? You mean just wipe them out?
Well, there's a bit of details in it, but right now the word is just diplomatically
Okay.
solving it.
Gotcha.
Having you as protection would bring our success rate from 87 to
Or a
around
deterrent.
95%. It would
Again, we have to solve a devil problem first.
Yeah, well.
And I have the projects I'm working on that we discussed as well. So
Of course.
we have those. We can meet for those too.
Of course. It's just the Royal Misfits. I would always be grateful for your aid in any sort of
what is
the.
Out of care. What is the date?
Question.
It's
20...
March 30th.
March 30th.
No.
March 30th, 2025.
It's April 25th, 83. You got any dumb
April
order.
25th. 2083. Okay.
April 25th. It's Sunday.
What? Oh.
My mom just texted me and said, remember in the event of a tornado at the church, go to the nearest bathroom. There's a high risk of tornadoes this evening between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. I said no native would get past me.
Give me a pina colada on the beach and a tornado.
Now cut to, like, the cameras are still rolling and the house is just being blown away.
We're stuck here because of the tornado. But
The ceiling, everything is still fine. Just our walls are gone.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit the tornado. I missed.
The neighborhood's destroyed and it's your fault.
Oh, the tornado hit a nat 20. Here we go.
Nate pulls out evasion.
He stands in the center of the tornado, just not caring. I mean,
Shit, it's a con save. This is your first episode. Goodbye.
yeah, thanks for joining, and sorry. Well, Topher says, no pressure, of course, but if you're around, it'd be lovely to have you.
Of course.
And good luck, Valgor, on your adventures with them.
Thank you.
Might need it, but,
What?
well,
He might need it. He's got me.
We're only fighting a devil.
exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't need luck. I'm right here.
Well,
You lost
Exactly.
last time.
To what?
The devil.
I didn't lose.
Yes, you did.
I just lost my brain.
well,
You
Valgor,
lost.
I'll keep our city safe
Thank you.
while you're gone.
We needed his help.
Oh, where's the voting booth?
Someone's gonna do
I can vote because I'm a citizen here.
It was going to be at the temple, but it was shifted to the
I'm gonna go vote really quick. I'll meet you guys at the carriage place.
Alright.
You're not voting for him, are you?
I don't know. I think I actually am.
Yes! We've converted him.
It can happen.
Indoctrination, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
That wasn't the word.
So yeah.
Nope.
Valgar, you can head to the town
Persuasion.
hall. There's a little bit of a line, but not as much as you were expecting. So then you get up to the voting booth. and You're voting for King Brankas?
No, I'll vote for Topher. Yeah,
Topher,
yeah.
I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Wow. What a change of heart.
yeah.
Might be a bad person, but he
He might be annoying.
he might be annoying, yeah, but he came up with the way to save the city in the time of
Like
need.
you.
So.
Would I vote for you? I don't know. But maybe.
Will I ever admit to it? No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the secrecy of your booth, you know. All right, so
As soon as I know he's voting, I'm going to teleport right behind him using the dragon.
what'd you vote?
I can't be surprised. I just backed up.
Who you voting for?
All right, so are you guys going to head to Faelynn to leave, or
Yep.
or stay and watch to see if Topher fights King Brankas and then?
If Phelan's gonna be on our side for this demon devil fight, I'm more than okay to fight a devil.
I don't really have either opinion, so if you want to stay here and watch the election,
I can just-
This is your hometown, so
I'll
that's
stay because
totally
I could just teleport to him.
Ah!
anytime I want. So yeah, I'll stay and watch.
I like
Let
it.
me know how it goes.
All right, so you guys, most of you get onto a carriage to start heading out, and well, I guess narratively we'll say
you're gonna join us in the carriage in like 2 days because we won't be wherever we're going.
Yeah.
Well, it'll only be a couple hours till the.
Well, I'll send a rolling text like, "Okay, guys, I'm coming in."
Make space.
Yeah, we'll say. I guess we'll just skip through time a bit as you guys start traveling through the mountain, getting out to the forest, and there won't be much talking as you're all just focused on the mountain and keeping an eye on, creatures.
Oh, I'm reading my Draconic book.
Reading your Draconic book, okay.
So Faelynn,
Well, she'll wait to talk until he's back up, just so all the information is together.
Stop jumping.
Because it's just a couple hours, But we'll cut to, as the election comes to a close, the landslide victor is Topher. Yeah. As he was fully elected, and now the fight between Topher and King Prinkos.
Can't wait for him to lose. That'd be hilarious.
that'd be very
I mean, that has happened in the election cycles.
That'd be so funny.
But I did. So I actually I played out the fight to see what would happen between the king and Topher if it was a fight between them. And so I will quickly narrate through this. Topher was the first in initiative as he casted a chromatic orb, blasting him as he was pacing backwards. The king just dashed into the fight. He used action surge to run in, blast an incapacitation breath weapon at Topher, which did succeed. So Topher was incapacitated for a turn, as he got slashed at twice, but he was only hit once. Topher, while incapacitated, he used his bonus action, which is all he had, to activate some spectral wings. King Prinkos slashed 3 times into him. I guess he hit all 3. Then Topher blasted a thunder wave into the king, but the king used Indomitable on it and was not blasted back. Topher then teleported into the air out of the king's melee range. The king then shot a bunch of crossbow bolts into the air, missing the first 2, but then critting the third. Topher then blasted another chromatic orb into the king. The king jumped onto a building and started blasting his repulsion breath into Topher, which actually caused him to fall prone, and he fell 50 feet to the ground. Wow. Topher was pretty beat up at that point, but not too bad. He fell 50 feet to the ground, but the king couldn't move anymore because he had to go up onto the building to get to it. Then, so then he just shot some more bolts at Topher, but Topher shielded against it. Then, Topher, seemingly running out of breath and spell slots, blasted another orb into the king, which nearly knocked the king down, but he held on. The king then ran under cover, holding off for Topher's flight to run out as he flew back into the air. Topher realized what he was doing after a couple seconds, and then flew right above the king's cover and sort of landed on top of that little. It was sort of like a sign or whatever, but it had like a bus stop almost, where it just has like a cover to it. Where was I?
The bus stop?
Yes. on the page, I mean. The king then jumped out of cover and blasted 3 bolts at Topher, but only hit one of them. So then then he ran back. So he basically is running out of the cover, blasting some bolts into him, running back under the cover. But then then he ran under the cover and tried to sneak around to the back to sort of climb up next turn. But Topher heard the footsteps and jumped down to the ground in anticipation, then casted Disguise Self and sort of hid next to some of the crowd, but still clearly like in the fight. As he's facing away, he looks in this different form. But the king climbed up onto the cover and jumped down, swinging his greatsword all the way down. But as he was getting down onto the ground to slash at Topher, Topher like spun around, looking in his new form, which caused the king to be caught off guard, and he missed that slash. But then managed to hit the next one because he kind of caught himself, realizing that this is just Topher in a disguise. It is not.
What?
It is not.
What?
Whatever this person is. Topher then did not hesitate, as he casted Shocking Grasp directly into his chest and blasted him down to the ground, knocking the king down. So Topher was then crowned King of Elf.
Man, it would have been really funny if you lost.
So Topher was just a really powerful AED, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Anywho, yeah, it was a fun little fight as it was back and forth, flying up and down.
The king should have just had true sight to see through illusions.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he should have been an actual dragon.
Yeah, exactly. How foolish.
So, then after that fight happens and you see Topher get crowned king, you just bonus action teleport to them.
Oh, finally you're here. So,
You guys gotta stop doing that.
he's fine.
Faelynn says, "Alright, well, now that we're all here, what would you like to know? As I would like to share anything. We're kind of out of options here, and I just need your help. Which is
Are you looking for your husband now or husband from the future?
husband now.
Husband now. Got
He's
it.
currently trapped in
Somewhere.
who knows where.
Probably with Tim.
However exactly are we planning to kill him? Just group up and hit him till he
I
dies,
don't
or
know about killing him.
or you know what I mean?
Whatever, I don't know what we plan to do, but
We need to go talk to our smart friends.
All right.
Well, yes.
Dreven's the only one that knows of Gondash's whereabouts, or at least that's all I know. We've tried to find any sort of other leads, any other ways of retrieving many different artifacts and items, and none of them have worked. And so, as much as I don't like this, we're teaming up again.
I guess so.
Taurus is just like, well, I don't see this as a problem. I just see this as another challenge, but we are all working together on the same goal. You guys have caused a lot of problems for us, but of course...
You were condoning slavery.
Exactly.
Yes, you were.
And I just didn't care at the time. I just want my father.
Fathers are overrated. I say that real quietly under my breath. So
Well, I'll speak on my behalf for what we've had to go through. It has-
dumping in general.
I was informed all about I was told by Faelynn all about everything that I had to accomplish so that we could finally become a family. She taught me the ways of messing with time, taught me all about the Chrono Cabal, the Akazits, all sorts of different ways of magic that can, well, magic and technology that can help us sway the flow of time. And after she felt I was old enough and strong enough, she sent me off to find her in the past. It took a bit of time to convince this one, as he gestures to Faelynn, to convince her that I am her son in the future. Obviously.
So you're the one that should be back there?
Back where?
With your people?
No, I haven't been born yet. What do you mean?
No, Faelynn. I was asking Faelynn.
Oh, you're asking Faelynn. Oh. She says, a couple of years ago, I suppose, yes, but it's been plenty of time to realize that they don't matter. They can self-sustain themselves, and, well, they have their own problems that they will have to deal with that I am not in charge of. Younger me was naive. She had too many rules. Once you break your rule books and just realize that death is honestly a swifter outcome, then you just start to stop caring. Because what's it matter? They're going to die anyways. They're already dead to me. So, it just makes sense, and it doesn't matter. I'll see them in the future. It's swifter than some pain. So, frankly, I could have easily just killed all those slavers and slavees. Is that the word?
Just slaves.
Slaves. But Taurus convinced me to keep them alive if they do their job.
So what's the Chrono Cabal?
Pain in the butt.
This will be a long carriage drive.
Well, it's something for your future to deal with, not present.
We've already been to the future. I don't want to go back, man.
Your future. There's a difference.
I don't want to. I don't want to fight anything in it ever again.
You and me both.
So, yeah, continue on your story about how morals and having a self-code doesn't matter, especially when you're talking to two paladins. Please continue.
Well, I suppose I can start with how it began for me. Drevin came to me it was probably a couple days prior to the giants attacking Montala. He offered to help protect against the giants. He later told us that, well, later I found out that it was myself who convinced Drevin to come speak to me at that point in time.
So, which you are we talking to right now?
Talking to the current one or the future one?
Well, there is no current one or future one. It is all the same. It's just a matter of perspective of what point in time that we have experienced.
So what point in time did you come from?
Last I've seen you, you killed me.
Yep.
No.
No,
No,
you
that's
stole
right.
your spellbook from me.
Got your spellbook back by threatening a little girl.
Right, yes, that was a few months later.
Ass.
She lived, didn't she?
You're such an asshole.
Again, no moral code for her. That's me saying that.
You're still a paladin, like.
You'll soon learn. You have quite a bit of
Yeah, we'll
problems
soon
in
learn.
your future that you don't.
Our way of life is
Deal
better
well.
than yours. You're just like everybody else, man. Just
Can you just give us
Keep
the
going.
exposition,
So
please?
Drevin came, but future you convinced Drevin to come to you. And
I
now
believe-
you're neither future nor present.
Nor past.
I am the most present that I can be. This is the most future that I have experienced, and I believe the most future that you have experienced.
Yeah.
Of me, I
Oh.
mean.
Oh, okay.
I know you had that whole
40K 74 EE.
Hey, that's thanks to her, so.
Well, you were supposed to stay there. Not there. You were supposed to stay.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't try to get back. You're the one who messes with the timelines way more than we do. We were just irresponsible.
come back.
We were working with Drevin at that point, and he didn't allow us to kill you. Well, your other half.
Yeah, no.
And so, the only alternative was to put you somewhere where you couldn't get back, or where you were going to live there peacefully with a burned down Fways and just live in the peaceful cities that existed there.
All of our friends and family dead.
It's better than you being dead.
If you say so.
Didn't you just say that death is better than...
Our family and friends all being
Also,
dead is better than us being dead.
The only it doesn't matter if they die applies to her people, not her husband. She'll do anything for her husband.
Yeah.
So if your family was all dead, wouldn't you want to be dead then?
I need to keep the timeline in order. I haven't even birthed this guy.
Maybe you just shouldn't, honestly. Why does your hand look like Nathan Drake?
It's my God. Shut up.
So where did you end up getting that gauntlet from, anyway?
Guys, no.
I made it, alright?
Drevin showed up to offer protection, but you told him to show up to...
I can't remember how this happened. I believe Tilron was... No. Drevin informed Tilron to speak with... Well, right before that, so... I had to inform Drevin to inform Tilron to set up a meeting between past me, the... what was I? A mayor? I can't even remember. I was the ruler of Mantala. I can't even... Golly, it's been... A lot has happened. I don't even remember my own title.
The leader.
I was the ruler of Montala, and I told Drevin to tell you to set up a meeting between them. And at that point was the first time that I met Drevin. Drevin asking if I wanted to work with him to protect my city against the giants, because he believed that the giants would retaliate, and he had a way to protect. Something about... Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah, he was there at the giant attack, right?
He said he could give me the power that I never thought possible. He ended up giving me this speaking ability, which is honestly...
Oh, the mind control speak thing.
It's a blessing and a curse. Do you even understand how complicated it is to try to hold your tongue and not... I told someone to go screw themselves once. Can you even imagine?
Did you spin in a circle?
So you can't even turn it off?
No, I can't. So he promised me power that I could never imagine, and if I retrieved some gemstones for him, I declined, and he was very kind in my declining, but he said if I ever changed my mind, he told me where his office was. A few days later, that was when the giants attacked. Montala was completely destroyed, and all of my people had to be refugees in Asgore and, well, other cities, but most of them went there. I figured it was too late to keep my citizens safe, so I just never even went to Drevin. But then a Taurus showed up and started to try to explain himself. And that... My goodness, how do you even explain time travel and that you are someone's son, and... It took a lot of convincing, I'll just say that.
Zone of Truth would have been easy.
I can't cast that.
Oh, that sucks.
And even then, I wouldn't believe him because the future, who knows what holds technology that can sway zones of truth or something like that. Anyways, it took a lot of convincing until finally, Taurus, I believed he was my son. And so he said that the only way to free Gondosh was to gain these powers that Drevin spoke of. So, we met with Drevin, and he seemed expectant. He knew we were coming. But he said, well, obviously he knew we were coming later on because I went back and told him we were going to be there that day, and he had already been starting to work on this serum thingy. I don't even understand it, but then this actually happened somewhat recently in this time frame. The current timeline, Faelynn, I can't remember the exact date, but she either was just given this infusion or it's still to come in the next month, I believe. I don't remember when it was, but... So, she now has my ability.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
The answer is gonna be yes, because nothing ever works in our favor, but...
You'll probably find some of the corpses she accidentally created on her journeys. But I never met you back then, so don't expect to meet me at that point in time.
Time travel.
So, I then spoke with Drevin. He taught me a little bit more on how to channel my powers. I was never able to control him for some reason.
Well, why would he give you something that you could control him for?
Well, exactly, but I don't know how he... Well, I guess I don't even know how he made this serum to begin with. So
Probably the same way we can ignore you. Sorry, not Valgor, but...
How does that work? How did that happen?
Well, a man was stuffing a tiefling into a machine. The machine exploded, and then we were immune to your mind control. That's about as well as I know what happened.
That's very accurate, actually.
Who was the man?
Alden and Norum.
Yeah.
Who's that? I don't.
A man from
I don't even
Awaga.
know
Scientist.
He was a scientist.
Pretty cool guy.
As far as we could tell, no connection to Drevin.
His mom tried to kill us. That was cool.
I wish we didn't kill him the second time. For being honest. But you know what?
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah, he was...
Time travel?
Yeah.
Ica.
Yeah.
Thanks to you putting us in the future and us wanting to come back, we met the dragon that controls time.
Well, I suppose you have more of a story to tell.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, I remember, what was it, H1V1 or something like that?
yeah.
That sounds right.
He was using some serum like that, or that's what the bottle was labeled.
Taurus says, I have heard of that in the future. We used to have a couple of those vials at our house. It was very well secured.
Oh, well. It was back here. It was kind of the start of our adventure after getting kidnapped.
That was the first battle we had besides the freeing from slavery.
When was this, and do you know what day you met with Alvin and Norum and he stuffed this tiefling in a machine?
No.
I don't think we had the book yet.
I think the book's
I don't know where the
disappeared.
book is.
Yeah.
Where was
We
it?
didn't have the book yet.
Or where was the machine? When did any rough estimate even?
Can I make a history check? I don't remember.
Sure.
I don't know why I asked. I can't do it.
Everyone can make the check if you guys want.
19.
I wasn't there though, so I probably.
Oh yeah, you can. Well, you visited it, and then
I did visit it. I
So,
did visit
it'll be
the
a
past. The past.
higher DC because it's not really what you
I got a 12.
experienced. But
Yeah, I did do it.
I have to find it again too because it.
It was in Eorsh, and it was shortly after April 21st. I can make the history check, but that's why I take notes. A natural 20 for a 33.
All right, I checked
Alright,
fair enough.
Guess your notes work well.
So
I think that's the most accurate natural 20.
So like, that's just about a year ago, right?
Yeah, roughly a year ago.
Almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
After I accidentally sent myself through time, I didn't know I could do that. That's one of my fun skills, just so you know.
You remember it was April 27th. 2082.
Shortly after the 21st.
My notes came in clutch.
There was a night in Eorsh.
I knew I had it written down, so I...
She
April 27th in Eorsh.
says, "What sort of man was Alvin? Was he ever in Awaga?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
What is he? Who is he? What sort of man? What's his race? What's his
Fire
family?
Genasi?
He's a fire genasi.
yeah.
Really?
Wasn't it Earth in the bag? Was it he?
Earth was the friend.
It was the friend that he
Earth was
killed.
the friend.
He
Okay.
killed the friend because the friend was trying to stop him.
Oh, that. Yes, I do know that man. I told him to blow his head out.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I
Yes.
made him blow his brains out.
Yep. Correct. Shortly after he tried to stuff a tiefling into a machine.
How did he get to Eorsh in time? I didn't have a longer range. Well, I guess that makes sense, but
So that means
I
if
have
she
many.
doesn't have the abilities, we have 2 days to.
well, I never met you back then, so I don't. I know you're not gonna find me.
Yep.
Anywho, after we started taking jobs for Drevin, we were bouncing back and forth between timelines, time frames, all sorts of different places and times, and well, we were searching for Orslin gemstones, which we had to expend quite a lot on our journeys as well. Thankfully, we were gaining more than we were losing, so it equaled out. It was worth our time. But, well, at that point, Drevin promised that, no, he gave us a few contacts for who might know where Orslin gems are. There's a guy in well, I suppose first we went back to 2046 and we spoke with the new-ish ruler of Marin's Eve. His name is Grunach Flaskback. You might recognize his name as the
benefactor?
No.
Oh.
The man who started the Continental Clash, essentially.
I really want him to be evil.
My foot is so asleep. Ouch. He's a dwarf from Imanor, and he has a large mining company, yada yada.
Yep.
He had immense greed for Fwaze's mining wealth, and so I sort of coerced him a little bit to
So he
attempt to start gaining some of the wealth from this continent. But after I convinced him, we went back to 2082 time area, and we needed to collect Gaius, because he had the right DNA that we needed to steal Telflon's vault of porcelain gems. I presume you might have put 2 and 2 together by now, as I guess leaving Gaius back in the Clash didn't really. I guess he made his way back to 2082.
That's how time works.
Yeah.
I didn't expect he'd live past 50.
I'm so sorry. If you're gonna die by 50, what do you got? 3 years left?
Her?
No, you. If you're gonna die by 50.
What?
I don't think it's genetics.
The genetics plays a huge part in how long you live. So if you didn't expect guys to live that long, then...
Well, I took Gaius. We went back in time, took the porcelain gems from Telflon, and then he was of use for us, so we kept him around for a little while. We went to a dungeon, retrieved an axe called the... I don't remember what it's called anymore.
Useless.
We gave it to... what's his name? Some dwarf in Zaposavia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gave it to him because if he died, then if he died in the Continental Clash, then he wouldn't have been around to make the serum for me, and then Drevin wouldn't have been able to work with him, and yes, we needed him to live through the Clash, so had to get him something that could protect him and people around him, and it's complicated. Obviously, as most of you know, time travel can get... It's getting too much. I just want to rest, and I just want my husband.
And I want my brother back. The little one, not the one that we found.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever getting him back.
We'll see.
Well,
If you take the little one back, then he never comes to us to meet us in 2082.
I'll think it through.
time can be very, very finicky. There's been many moments where we have altered quite a bit of the future. Something that is pretty clear that the Chrono Cabal has been very, very headfast on, solidified with, is around 40k 74 EE. That doesn't ever change, but a lot of other things are
So are these like gods?
changeable.
They sound more like kings of the timeline.
No, there's only one leader of the timeline.
Oh, I agree.
And
No.
she
Oh yeah, no, I feel like
is a queen.
what this sounds like is like they may be like the proctors of the timeline. You know, if like, do they work with the Akasat?
I can't share much about the
Okay, I
Chrono
think
Cabal.
they do.
We're not allowed to know any helpful information.
So if I'm thinking correctly, do they send the Akasat? Is that what happens here? Then you
After I kidnapped Gaius,
okay, the answer to that is yes.
We're not allowed helpful information.
we just went around, had to collect things like, I think there was a place in Faintree that we took some.
You
There
stole
was
from Faintree? That's unforgivable.
Weedston. There were just here and there some small
I know.
gemstones. We were pretty close to completing our goal in outpost number 5.
Oh,
You
we had
guys
to ruin
showed up.
things.
Mm-hmm.
That was our Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody.
That was... Well,
You know, I'm glad we showed up.
I am too.
a deal is a deal. Things could have been over with. Finally. thinking a Taurus, being a man of his word,
You're sitting right there.
was like, she talks crap about me a lot, so I'm used to
I'm
it.
sorry.
And you take that abuse?
She was a much kinder mother when she raised me. But now it's just a hectic moment.
What do you know about magic that's able to send people across a continent and through time at the same time?
The Taurus just says, it's possible.
Great, let's leave out the randomness here because I've done it.
Yeah. I know. Becomes pretty popular in the future.
Great.
The story of the first man to time travel.
There's me. Oh!
Famous.
Guys. Alright, it's all worth it. I'm gonna go shove that down my father's throat.
He's never going to believe you.
Oh, I don't care.
No, I know, but just a little bit of spoilers for you.
What? My father who
doesn't
doesn't
get
love
better.
me doesn't love me?
It just doesn't get better.
At least you have a father.
Yeah, at least you have a father.
He still technically has a father. He
Yes.
just
Well, not
kind
right
of-
now.
I just
kind of
don't
find-
yet.
Right now we're fatherless.
He's trapped
I-
elsewhere.
I don't have a father. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never had a father.
Let's go.
That's our new title
Instead of the Royal Misfits is the fatherless.
I have a father.
for now.
Sorry, sorry, Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Like grandpa.
Ignore more.
Sorry, Ragnar, it must be done.
We like your son too much.
We need to be called daddy issues.
And
We can get Xanathar to join.
Okay. And then we're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Well, that's essentially the main bits of the story. We went here and there through time and found as many little gemstones as we could. Honestly, I don't know if we've really experienced much of this near future. So,
Well, it'll be great to experience it with you. So our story, after you put us in the burnt down future of Fways, we went to a temple of Kronos that we knew about from another time travel experience before you put us in the future,
Yes,
and
I
jumped in
oh,
multiple times.
I was just about to say I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, we jumped in
Yeah,
multiple
we just
times
kept doing it.
until we ended up in 40K 77 EE 7 whatever. Until we ended at the end.
Uh-huh.
And the people there were kind of nice, but also kind of dicks. They got in a rocket as a wolf was destroying everything, and then built us a separate rocket, and launched us to meet Ica.
The wolf's name is Eremophobus.
Great.
Can you
Doesn't
spell
matter. Let me find it again.
it? It's fine.
That's wrong, but
It starts with an E.
Yeah, good job. You got it.
well, no,
I
didn't.
did not get
I heard you say it.
Yeah, no. Eremophobos. It is the scourge of extinction.
I hope we never meet him again.
He was nice for a moment.
Well, the gods have the power to create it at any point, but they just don't have enough willingness to work together right now. So, you know.
Well, yeah, we still worship them.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's gonna keep them from doing that, then yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather not experience him again. Yeah, so we ended up there. We took a rocket, which is like a fun flying
Yeah, I
device. We got to see planets and movies. That was fun.
That was very fun. Yeah.
And then we built a smaller rocket. We didn't. Someone else built a smaller rocket.
While we're watching the movies.
Right.
Sent us up. Stowed a weight on our ship. That wasn't nice. And then we met Ica. Ica sent us back here.
You had people stow away in your ship? What for?
Yeah, they're here right now.
Yeah, no,
actually.
that's one of the other problems that I think are now working together. Potentially.
Someone came back from 40K 74?
3 of them, right? Four.
Three.
Was there
Three.
3?
Well, four.
4.
Well,
yeah.
4
One
technically-
died,
One died.
because the gods got mad. We killed one, and 2 live, and they're planning on bringing more people here.
Really? How?
We don't know. I don't know. You're the time travel guy.
They're the ones that killed the veil worm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
And all those
then-
temples that are being.
And yeah, all the terrorism around the city.
The temple's blowing up. That's them.
Yeah, that's also them.
In Faintree, we killed one of them as they were destroying the temple and big temple in Faintree.
So we put a team together to help find a way to track them down and to find a way to actually kill Drevin here, since he can't go to the Nine Hells. So we're taking you to meet them.
Why would Draven not be able to go to the Nine Hells?
He's been banished.
He's been banished.
Yeah.
Why would the Hells banish someone?
Oh, they did.
Nyx did.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna look into it. When a man who could make me evaporate says I banished him, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Let's go find him and you ask. You ask him your dumbass questions.
But he's been banished. That's what I know.
Well, I have dealt with Nyx before, actually. He was also a pain in my butt. Stinking everyone in this
Because we all.
It's almost like we
forsaken
don't condone
universe.
slavery.
These two are made for each other, I swear. The second somebody doesn't do it exactly what they want, everybody is just in my way. Woe is me. It sucks having power.
You wouldn't get it.
Thankfully, Nyx is not immune.
Well, I mean, thankful is depending on who you are in that situation.
I mean, she would be thankful because
But yeah, but I wouldn't be thankful, and you wouldn't be thankful. Neither would. Because-
So you managed to bring back someone from the time of...
we didn't know.
Yes, but still...
We brought 4 of them, thank you.
But still, 4 people from the time that
The world ends.
is
Time in the end.
incapable of time travel
Yes.
made it back.
Yes.
Yes.
How?
They stowed away on the ship, and then when Aiko sent us back, they were there too. He just told. Was she not listening?
I feel like I could not have control over who she sends back.
I would think so.
She probably sent them back for a reason.
Okay.
I really doubt she wanted them
I-
back here.
Are you
Yes.
both doubting Aiko?
Yes.
As a firm believer, I also am doubting. Yes.
It's good to have
that's
doubts,
fine.
you know?
I can't.
Gotta take it oversee things too. It happens all the time.
Oh, you pretentious prick.
It might just be an area of effect thing. I don't know. I was just.
Yeah, I don't know how the
curious.
magic works, so I didn't.
Yeah. You can try it praying and asking, maybe. I mean, you are definitely her most devoted follower.
For
She at
now.
Alright, well...
I also don't know how this whole time dragon thing works. Like, is there only one ever?
I believe so. I don't know for a fact, but yes, I think so. She exists outside of time.
That's lovely.
So there's not one forever. There's one always. But that's also a form
That's
of time.
the same thing.
So
That's the same thing.
I
No,
try
because
not
there's
to
no
think
time.
too much about it, but it does.
it's forever. There's no time.
If you go time travel too hard, it just melts your brain.
Yeah, seriously. I'm losing.
But guys, this is my
Out
whole
of
thing.
character.
I spent years studying. I wrote my PhD. Here you go.
I can't even lift this. How are you carrying it?
Because I'm passionate.
Knowledge is power.
He has a 30
Here's
strength
part one of
just
my
for
thesis.
books.
I use my intelligence score to lift my thesis.
That makes sense.
Well,
So now you've heard our story of what happened after you tried to get rid of us.
And now we're gonna go talk to some smart folks, figure out how we stop Driven, and
Well,
save
good for
the
you
world.
that you actually survived going through the jungle temple that many times.
Yeah, how many times did we do it? We did it.
3?
A few times.
No,
'Cause we went back
because
to
we did it.
15 something.
We did it once, and we went to the forest.
Yep.
That was time travel.
Yeah. We then went. There was one that we went to like 1540 something.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
We went to Way Fantasyland. I think that's a pretty accurate description.
I can't believe it. I left my notebook at home because I only have up till session 39 on here.
Oh no.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I know exactly where it is. I'm looking at it right now in my head.
What session?
Oh no, my notebook.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
because I got all the sessions.
Well,
No, I don't
it was
know. I
session,
don't remember which session.
11 that you guys time
Wow.
traveled a whole bunch.
Long ways back.
But I believe it's like 3. I think you guys traveled like 3 times before or after that first time in there, so only about 4 times.
We traveled 4 or 5 times using it.
And you
A
survived.
handful. Yeah.
Wow.
And we're alive.
It was close a few times.
I'm still standing.
Well, I see. I guess there's more that's needed. Well, maybe I'll see that as you're our ticket to getting my husband.
Great.
So, what do we need to know about Drevin? How can we push his buttons, figure out how to convince him to give us what we need? And why are you so willing to help us? Because I'm not fully... I don't believe we're going to just kill him.
Well,
Because I have seen him in the future.
one thing we need is an orb to break the curse that Drevin has.
Yeah.
So we need that. I'm pretty sure he has my favorite student trap somewhere. Could be wrong about that though, and it could be unrelated. But I'm gonna blame him until he proves otherwise.
Guilty until proven
Very
innocent.
safe bet.
Guilty until proven innocent. Yeah.
Shows you a jail cell. There's nothing here.
Show me all of them.
Show me the ones you've hidden. I know they're down there.
Do you
Bring
like
me
jail
to
cells?
every jail cell.
Let me go
Get
underneath
every
the
jail
beer tower real quick.
All right, if he's not in the jail cell, show me where he is to prove you don't have him.
And can't lie, I guess you did save us. Saved some of them at the.
Oh, you quite literally saved our lives.
So we're not really excited about it, but at this point, I mean, we're at the end of our ropes, man. Like,
Also, if
So we want 3 things from him, and we have nothing to offer in return?
life,
Liberty?
in the pursuit of happiness.
So just threatening him is our goal?
Well, that's why we're gonna go
We-
talk to the smart fellas.
we don't often deal with devils, and the times I do, it's to release them. So he's already been released.
keep them trapped in a closet.
Yeah. If there's a time?
Wait, so I don't know if you can tell us this. Who blows up the world in?
2 years?
I don't actually know.
Okay.
I haven't cared to look into that.
I have a +3 to insight.
Pea so bad.
Do what I can. I
Bathroom's right there.
She is a politician, I'm sure. There's no chance. But... oh, jeez. You probably. Okay. Do you want to wait for Drew? You might want to hear this.
How should I answer this?
I have a +7
You want
to
a
answer
messenger?
if that helps.
No. I want him to do this.
Uh-oh. I don't want... Silas, I don't want responsibility. Oh boy, okay. Well,
Also, I'm gonna be leaving after this. After we hear this.
okay. What should
Your mom's gonna just
Oh,
teleport
oh.
you back to.
Yes, Memorial. You you try to see what she could be saying with how she says that, how she portrays that. And you sense a hint of you sense a hint of lying in her voice, but you feel like, oh, you know exactly who she's talking about. Oh. The person that destroyed the world and burned it to the ground is very clearly Timotei Sweetgum.
Not possible.
She didn't say that. It's
No.
just all
That's just all Memorial's at. Just fully believes that is probably Timotei Sweetgum that did that.
Alright, bye guys.
That's what Nick's want.
I'll just say it's a nat one. Whatever.
Son of a bitch.
I was like, what's the best answer for that? It's definitely Timotei. Oh boy.
Memorial.
Please
also-
continue.
Seeing this reaction in your head, you hear, it's not, whatever is going on, it's not.
What's Tilron's modifier for insight?
Tilron?
Yeah.
It's
like
I think it's
11,
it's
isn't it?
jacked, yeah. 13.
13. Yeah, with a 27, you can just hear in your head Tilron just talking in his head.
For fuck's
sakes.
sakes.
It's like, stop it, you're being stupid.
Stop it. No, obviously not.
Well, so, where were we? Anything else you guys want to talk about as you're traveling? I believe you're traveling to Telflon?
Or
Freedom?
Freedom. Yeah, Freedom.
Yeah.
You got
Realizing
Dustpelt with you. Just
realizing I've never tried this since learning this information, I'm gonna cast Sending to Tim and just be like, hey buddy, where are you? People are worried.
Okay.
I realized it a couple sessions ago and I was like, I should do that, and then I just kept forgetting during the sessions. So
Well, we did have some. we were distracted a little.
Yeah, distracted
at
a
least
little bit
last
with
session.
Yeah, there's a dragon.
As you send that, you can tell that, well, I guess you wouldn't know if it's received or not, but you do hear back, but like this weird, distorted voice that's sort of just like all over the place, but you hear it just say, when will you be in Freedom next? Just very distorted, but my voice was a little more just like menacing there. When will you be in Freedom next?
Guys,
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't know if I want to go to Freedom anymore.
Why?
Well, we learned about Tim's disappearance at the end of the Lethal Warriors tournament. Sorry, I did. I may not have sold you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got a response from like 8 different voices at the same time, all speaking, and they just said, when will you be in Freedom next?
You tried to do a sending to Tim,
Yep,
and that's never
that's never happened before to me.
Okay.
I didn't know 8 people could respond to one sending.
Maybe Tim has DID or dissociative identity disorder. Well, if we're not going to Freedom, where are we gonna go?
I think we might need to, but I'm just saying, it might not be so cut and dry when we get there.
Okay. Should we stop at Toflum so Nero can serve the rest of his grounding? He can teleport to you, right?
Yeah,
It works both ways,
Yeah.
so. And he would, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, you guys
Drop
can
him off.
I mean, I
There.
feel like that's just an easy way to help you explain why.
Sure.
Out here.
You can go chat with
Hey, Queen,
His
he's been
mom
to
first.
four planes. Have fun.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Al Gore is a rat.
Niches get stitches. So yeah, that,
I think I put it in this.
you guys travel for a couple of days. Don't ask me what day it is when you guys get to Frieden, but you get to Frieden eventually.
Hey, now that we're
Did I learn Draconic in that time, or how many more days?
Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. Let's see. Because it's not too far off.
It was April 25th.
Yeah, it was.
I just have to pull up the map of Fways.
I mean, it's a
Don't we have,
decent
like-
distance.
Yeah. Is there like a scale we could have, like each hexagon or
Whoops.
each hexagon is X amount of days or something like
Yeah,
that?
each hexagon's a day.
Yeah.
Roughly, because sometimes sometimes travel takes
If we
a
get
little
distracted,
longer.
if an owlbear decides it has the cojones to attack the carriage,
Attack the Emperor of Toflum, who just fights him with his bare enlarges and then punches him.
I put that mirror on the map because the entrance is that sheer mirror like thing. It's just there to symbolize where it is. So that's Asgore.
To scale, that's a giant mirror.
It's a pretty large wall.
You're a
So you
mirror
left
on the wall.
25th.
Why are you so freaking big?
Why are you big?
Why are you like that? We really gotta.
Telflom had a
Oh, my
long
fast
ways
travel
to our
again.
journey.
So it was.
It was the 25th.
It is May 1st when you get to Telflom. Midday. Telflom.
We do need fast travel again.
Yeah, you guys traveled for about a week there. And then it takes. What is it? Two
Is
days
it
for free?
this one or this one?
Oh, yeah, it's Frieden's way over here, because that one's. Yeah, that's Frieden. What's this one?
I don't know. You made it.
What is that one?
Is that Lance's house?
Well, that was. Maybe. But I don't think
know
so.
what it is.
Because I think that's.
I don't know, my
No.
map's not marked.
Oh, no, that's actually. Lance's house is actually still on there. It's burned down. Oh, Thorpe's! You guys have never been to Thorpe's.
Never
Anywho.
been to Thorpe.
So, if you're there midday on Saturday the 1st, then it takes you. So, Tuesday, the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you.
Have I learned Draconic?
How long do you have to read it again?
You never gave me a time.
I think it's. Doesn't it say.
Did you make an
I
official
feel like I-
item? Because when I first asked, you said it wasn't an official item.
Yeah.
So
But, let's see. There it is. Studying it for a week grants proficiency in Draconic.
so
So,
say more than
yeah.
a week. That's
Yeah.
Arrgh. I can speak dragon now. Valgor, let's go have a private conversation.
I loved how you were like, do I need to speak Draconic? I can speak Draconic. I
Yeah.
can speak in her
Done.
native language. I got it. Spend $1,000 real quick.
I don't need that money.
Now I'm gonna go to Ica.
Alright, when we get to Frieden, I'm gonna sending to Tim and say, I'm in Frieden.
You're here, just back. Cool. Go to Lox's.
Okay. Alright, all 22 of the people that are inside of Tim are at Lox's.
It's grown?
All right. Let's go see what this is all about, I guess.
Hey, do you guys have IDs?
They don't enter Telflom, but then they go when you're in.
Can she just like tell them,
When you get
hey,
to-
we're allowed to pass?
When you get
Can
to
she
Freedom,
just say that?
When you get to Freedom, she's just like, usually we don't need to bring it up because they just let us in. Because I'll tell them to let us in, or we'll just teleport in. Sometimes that's boring because we gotta spend resources and such. So usually I just tell them, let me through. They let me through.
Man, that'd be so nice.
It can be.
Oh, if I could turn it off and on, that'd be nice.
Yes. It's also fun to just watch the things I can make people do.
All right,
People are
let's go meet our friends.
Yeah.
Who are you? Memorial or
I'm Tilron.
Okie dokie. So you guys just head into the
Magic shop?
yeah. Well, it's not a magic shop.
Or
but
the item.
Yeah, just
Magical item
The
shop?
Jacques
artificer
Creations.
shop.
Artificer shop?
Jacques Creations. You guys head in there, and you see Moon at the front entrance with Mac in the back. So just like you see him holding this like massive hammer, just clang clang, smacking on some metal. And Moon just sees you guys. Oh, hello.
Hello. Morning? Evening? I don't know.
It's the afternoon.
Afternoon.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yep.
What's the newest?
Well, apparently our friend Tim is,
Yeah, someone named Tim here.
yeah. Maybe like 8 or 22 of them.
No.
No? Alright.
Has anyone else showed up in this shop?
She sort of like looks over to see Faelynn and Tori sort of just like at the doorway. Can I help you?
They're with
They're
us.
okay.
They don't need anything. Don't sell them anything.
They say, well, I guess we're here to talk with their friends. And Moon's just like, well, you know, obviously I have to be very secretive, so I don't know. Mac, you deal with this. you can figure it out. And Mac just looks over, just places the hammer down, walks off to the corner, kind of just like off camera, walks out of frame, and she's like, well, we can wait a moment, secrecy and all. How's things been?
Alright. We fought a Void Dragon.
Yes. We won.
Barely.
Barely.
And then at this point, you see Emporiamus exit out. He's just like, welcome!
Borealis, how are you?
Good. Well, I guess there's a bit to talk about.
I see you're probably here for a reason as well, but
Is Tim here?
Well,
I don't really like that we're not getting straight answers
I know, I hate
from
this.
anybody.
what day is it?
May the 4th, 2083.
well, a few weeks ago,
Oh boy.
Tim was in school, getting ready for some finals,
Yup.
and well, he was practicing a little too hard.
Oh gosh.
That next morning, he woke up in the woods
Okay.
decades ago.
Ah,
Hi, Tim.
Yes.
I see.
Nice to see you again. I am Tim.
This is my favorite student, Tim.
Yeah, I guess that's happened now. I didn't realize time went that fast. I've been just secluding myself from the school for the most part, but yeah, well, good to see you, teacher.
This explains why he was so good at the time travel stuff.
Yes.
He is my best student. Now that I know that I'm the first man to time travel and this is my best student, it only makes sense.
You're the first man to time.
According to that guy.
So am I the second man to time travel?
Yes.
Congrats!
I love it. Cool.
I mean, it makes sense. Teacher,
Yeah.
best student.
Yeah.
Hard to argue.
That makes a lot of sense. All right. What was the really cool professor's name again?
Oh, something.
I'm gonna show you real quick. If you look at this, there's Tim's photo,
Yep.
but then where's eyes? Where's that letter? Emporiums. They are made from the same image, just tweaked. They're wearing very similar clothing and everything. Yeah. I was nervous it would be noticed, but when you guys first met Emporiamus, it was weeks prior, and then because I made the images at the same time, but you didn't see Tim for weeks later. So I was like, yes, perfect. It's not going to be noticeable.
I don't, even next to each other, I don't know if
it's still very hard to tell, but yeah, it was just fun little inside scoop. He just says, yes, well, I didn't want to really spoil the surprise until I could tell you in person. So when you contacted me, I had to use voices from multiple voices of my aging. So that's probably why you heard like 8 different versions of me.
I told you!
Yes.
You counted it right. Well, yeah, so I'm fine. It just took a lot of figuring out and a lot of trying to figure out how to get back. But
Was it Siren?
It was Professor it starts with an S.
Sora?
It's the worst day. I did not read my notebook.
Professor C.
who were you talking about?
The changeling professor.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I think I'm not able to remember it because you guys are not able to remember it, and it's all just like bogged in my head. Professor.
I don't know, the one with the really cool picture.
Sig.
Sig!
I knew it.
Professor Sig. Yes, the changeling cleric teacher.
See, it's hard to remember because it's so simple of a name.
Yeah. Professor Sig.
I wanted to say Professor Six, but I'm like, that's not.
Close. Just different.
I'm
Only
going
one letter
to
off.
sending to Professor Sig and just say I found Tim. I found Tim!
He says, thank goodness. When... Well, how, where, is he alright? Will he be back soon?
I'm not wasting another spell slot.
And Sig does not send to you either because he's like, it's with Marley's fine.
Well, Tim or Emporiamus, your professors are worried, but
Well, they're gonna be that way forever.
a long time.
You should probably just inform them that I've moved on or something.
I'll get to it eventually.
I mean, if I was able to, I would have loved to go back and work there, but I will finish my degree, but I'm sort of beyond that now.
To be old.
Yes, well, it sucks getting old.
Yep. That's why you should just be young like me.
It'd be nice to solve aging and just never have to deal with it again.
No, that's actually a trap that causes the extinction of the world.
Right. Who are your friends?
Not friends.
Oh, you remember the stories of the people we don't like?
Okay.
Yes, they're tentative good guys right now, I guess.
They also don't like Drevin, so therefore
Enemy of my enemy.
our
and all that.
enemies are still enemies, but they also don't like our other enemy, so
All right.
they're still our enemies, but working against the same enemy.
It's a fragile truce.
We're tentatively working together.
I see. Well. Good to know.
Yep. Shall we?
Yes. Shall we head into and discuss?
He sort of just gestures to Faelynn and then like,
Do we bring them with or no?
I mean, shouldn't they know how we're gonna confront Drevin? If we're gonna confront Drevin,
That's what I thought, but
Yeah.
we could just.
maybe don't talk about the other thing,
Yeah.
even though I already told
there's so
them.
many things. I don't know what.
Okay, let's only talk about the Drevin
Only
thing. then.
Girikad and Drevin
devil.
and killing and banishing and whatnot.
We don't have to talk about the
Yeah.
other stuff.
You want to? I'll give you a few moments to announce that to the rest of the squad.
I'll be right back.
We already told them.
Yeah.
He's just trying to help.
They want to
me.
be cautious. I get it. It's their work, you know.
It is, yeah, that's true.
So it's. Yeah.
Man, I can't believe I've known Tim for so many years.
Yeah, and you heard of his works when you were.
Why did he just call himself Tim Porty? It would have been way.
It would have been
easier to
so
do.
easier.
You're like, oh.
I could have connected the dots so much earlier.
Exactly.
Tim Borealis.
Tim, wait a minute.
Wait. Hold up. I knew you when you were a kid.
Alright, so. Moments go by before you then. He brings you guys all into the workshop.
Are you guys scared of cats?
No?
Elephant-sized ones.
Yeah, what if they're really big cats?
Is that you?
Yeah, sorry. Well, there
No,
we go. Everything.
no, I get it. I don't mind cats. They're
I just
adorable.
want to make sure,
They're adorable.
because this is not a small cat.
Yeah, well, if you had to deal with the closets all the time, cats would not be your worry.
You know, considering I still don't know what they are,
I was about to ask what's in a closet then, but I know what I'm going to be met with is just
Yep.
dodging answers.
we can't
So,
tell you that.
Let's just go in and discuss Drevin.
So you guys, head in, and you see a free agent. You see, I can't remember the orc's name.
This should be on my neck.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm
You see the orc. You see.
Hey, Nero's got money for you, but he's in Telflon.
Who know? I know.
He's grounded.
He's grounded.
That's fine. I'm thriving.
Alright.
We're getting a lot done. We're
I
getting
appreciate
a lot
your
done.
help. Wait,
Thank
you're
you,
old like
Hillhawk.
me now.
Hillhawk. That's the
Thank you, Hillhawk.
That's the
Hillhawk.
H I'm looking for.
I found it.
Yep.
This is why we take notes.
Glad it's still working.
It's also good to have
Well,
all of your notes with you.
Yes.
I'm going to convert them
Free-
all to digital today.
Free agent's just like, all right. So we're talking about trying to figure out how to stop Girikad.
Yeah.
Yes,
So they also don't like him.
I see.
but don't mention anything else in case Tim Poriamis didn't say anything.
The Faelynn just says, "Who's this Girikad?"
That's
Drevin?
Drevin's devil name or whatever. It's like,
What?
I don't know. They're one and the same,
Allegedly.
I think.
What
I
are you?
hope.
What are you talking about?
Phrygian?
Well, Girikad is a devil that was banished by Nyx. Well, presumably. Nyx banished this devil from the Nine Hells. I don't really understand why you would do that, but he can no longer go back to the Nine Hells, so he cannot technically die. So we want to, obviously, be able to banish him and make sure he can die. We believe Girakad is Drevin, this guy that Teodron used to work with, and yeah, he looks like a human guy, but now he's just a devil. And she just stands there like kind of dumbfounded, like, I suppose that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, the only proof that I have is I gave Nero a bell a while back, and the first time we met Drevin, it was ringing really loudly, but because I knew what it did, I couldn't hear it, so he told me it was ringing, therefore telling me what it was happening.
Okay. So if he's an immortal devil, aren't we just... Isn't the best option just to convince him somehow? Just to meet with him and talk with him?
Why do you think we were kind of avoiding our responsibility of dealing with him?
Well, I mean, if you think it's a possibility that we could convince him to what? Stop? I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot.
What did he want with the Ursuline gems?
Yeah.
I never cared to check.
Oh my.
He just wants the gems. I don't... The alternative is no husband.
Phrygian, have you guys learned anything about the gems? I know that wasn't one of your main goals.
We sort of... the gems? No.
Okay.
Nothing on that, really. We don't have any, so I don't know where we would find to look into them.
Alrighty. I don't
But
know. I just...
We've also sort of hit a little bit of a roadblock with the whole Girakad part of it.
Okay.
We're doing great otherwise.
Lovely.
We're supposed to talk about the other stuff.
We can talk about the other stuff in a second.
That's what I'm saying.
just without them.
That's what I'm saying. We're doing great every other aspect, but
Yeah.
hitting a roadblock with trying to kill a devil that's immortal on our plane of existence. So, if that's what you came here for, I'm sorry.
What was the roadblock you hit? Because last time we talked, it sounded like you were very hopeful.
I was, and then I just fell out the window. It's just, well, I don't know. It's just looking less and less simple. I think we need to try to find a way to talk to Nyx. See if we can figure out how he did it and why he did it. I think that's our main roadblock now, because everything we're trying, we're just sort of out of luck with. So we've sort of been procrastinating working on the other stuff because
Well, I appreciate it.
yeah, we might as well get something done.
Sure.
So, Faelynn, you didn't know he was a devil?
No. I suppose that makes a lot of sense. He did speak in ways... he spoke as devilish as a human could be, where they just talk about making deals all the time, and I mean, I just assumed he was a politician.
A politician who works in the shadows and is not known by the general population.
Legal politician. A very...
Very Wilson.
Ah, so a politician.
The real politicians.
Real type of politician.
The shadow government and all that. The Wilson.
Go ahead, put me on a list. I don't care.
Were you able to finish the tracking him down thing, or no?
Locke says, tracking Girakad? Kirka down. No, there isn't anything for that. But
Got it.
The future people as well.
other stuff, yes.
Other stuff.
Other stuff, yes.
Oh, Nyx. Where are we gonna find Nyx? We gotta go back to the plane of air? Oh no. Is that even where he is?
I don't know. We could ask Nikita, I guess, but
We can try. I'll go home. We got a place to stay.
yeah, true. I just okay. So talk to Nyx. That's what we need to do next.
I mean, yeah, if I could talk to Nyx, it'd be really great to just figure out how he did this, why he did this, and why would he want a devil on our plane of existence instead of just dead or something?
He does a lot of stuff we don't understand.
Again, I'm not gonna question the man who could evaporate.
I'm not gonna question it, but he does a lot of stuff that we don't understand. I'm not gonna question him to his face, but I'll question him behind closed.
I'll question him where I'm not in danger.
You're always in danger.
Just a quick. I think we're good.
Don't worry.
Behind you.
He's standing right behind me. Hey, great. We need to talk to you, actually. That really helps.
He's like, I heard my name.
I'll say this in your head, but didn't he, the last time we met, did he not give you something to summon him? Or am I misremembering something? I thought there was... man.
Message back.
He told me if I was ever in front of Girakat, I could hit myself and he would show up. But I don't want to abuse that power.
For sure. Yeah, that's fair. That's right. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we go to Faintree?
I guess we try to see if Nikita can help us.
Yeah.
Regent's like, great, that'd be great.
Alright, you and you, are we leaving today?
Is there a magic shop in Freedom?
Yeah.
I'd like to get one thing and then we can, yeah.
So we're planning on leaving today? Alright, can
I
you
have
guys step
nothing keeping
outside for a second?
Sure. They both walk out.
I think let me double check how it works, but I would like to keep my eyes on them.
Okay.
But I would also like to hear the conversation, so I will do Psychic Whispers. Tap that link. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about... Yeah, it just says within a mile of each other, but if it's a different plane, I don't know if that affects it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear them if you exit the building.
Okay, that's fine. I will still just keep an eye on them, because I don't...
I mean, yeah, you could probably be at the door. Just open the door. You're staring at them in Lox's shop, and then you're technically on the other plane of existence. That would kind of work, but it's just weird.
I'll just go outside and just watch them, and they can fill me in later if they want. Okay.
Lox says, okay, well, now that they're gone, I had some people of mine that we wanted to, well, some people that owed me some favors, and I sent them we resurrected Zerid, kind of. Made him an undead thrall that can hunt his allies down.
Yep.
We believe we found their hideout.
Okay.
Zerid was very helpful, as he didn't just show us where. He alerted us to a trap that they set. So, well, my friends didn't understand. Well, they realized that there was no way they were ever going to see that trap, and so they sort of called it quits after that. But we are pretty confident that is the base of operations, or at least a base of operations.
Is it on this continent?
Yes.
Oh, that's better than a different one.
Yes, it's up in the, it's near the wasteland, or it's technically in the wastelands, but it's like, it's on the mountains, in a little cave there.
In the what?
Just in some of the mountains, like, it's hard to kind of explain specific if you're not.
Well, we could go visit our favorite Lich King and see.
And then Emporiamus, or, well, Tim, I don't know what to call him now.
Temporiamus.
Temporiamus.
I like Temporiamus.
Temporiamus. Yeah, Temporiamus chimes in and just says, he's like, well, time travel. I believe I am very, very close. If there was a way that I could investigate more of an active Ursuline gem, that would, of course, I believe, honestly, I truly believe it's possible. Maybe not the most precise and perfect time travel thing, but it should easily be able to get us to another destination and back. I'm not sure what.
This is why he was my favorite.
I'm not
He's
sure
my favorite.
What sort of goal are you wanting with it?
If I'm being honest, I didn't think you'd ever say it was possible. I hadn't gotten that far.
I didn't either.
I myself didn't know I sent people across the continent and through time until I met with my brother, who then pointed it out to me. I wish I could have gotten him here, but he has other jobs and my father's a dick. But I don't even know what the goal of it would be. I just was curious to figure out if it was possible. Like, it's a realm that I always theorized about, but never thought the theory would become practice.
Yeah. I didn't either. That whatever metal you guys gave me, it perfectly doesn't corrode, and it doesn't heat up too much. It's a perfectly solid substance that won't just corrode anytime I send it through time. Like, it will maintain its composition for ever.
Okay, I have to know. Did you try to contact your younger self?
I see. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I knew it.
Yeah, it wasn't a hypothetical.
I knew it. I called him out for it.
I forgot about that.
I knew it.
Brings me back to the good old times.
So before I sent myself through time, my student, Tim, came up to me and said, so hypothetically, if I received a letter from myself from the future...
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I said, it's not hypothetical, is it? But he insisted it was hypothetical. Now I know it's not hypothetical.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah, I sort of wanted to make sure the time stream stayed proper, so I gave him a little bit of tips and sort of, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh.
It came to me now that I was talking to him.
But yes, whatever that metal was, do we have more of it? Any idea what it was?
No clue.
Okay.
Random gift basket.
No, because they failed to follow the person that gave it to them.
Well, maybe you'll find her again sometime.
Maybe. Probably not.
Sorry, I was mad because we got absolutely steamrolled, and I left on my own.
Understandable.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go investigate the gear cat thing. Can you, I'm gonna pull out my map, point out where their hideout is?
Please. Bada boom. He points out it is.
Oh, there's a door.
He kind of, yeah, he basically points to that door, and he says, "It's actually a hidden little passageway just south of that door.
Okay.
It's honestly hard to notice, but if you had Zared with you, it would be perfectly easy. He would also be able to point out some traps."
Yeah, I imagine we won't go without him. Is there a spot they could have put a boat?
No.
Huh, what do they do with the boat? They stole a boat from my father. My father blamed me, even though he let his employees die. Huh. Interesting.
You can make a history check if you'd like.
Cock.
Such a swap down.
24.
24. It might not have been described very obviously, but in the side session, when they were riding it off into the distance, they blew it up.
Oh, they did blow it up. Oh, okay.
They blew it up, and it sank to the bottom of the ocean.
Got it.
So that's probably where it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know they actually did blow it up. I thought they like teleported it, and that's what all the stuff was for.
I see. Yeah, no, like the ship just blew up.
Perfect.
And sank, and that's kind of why your dad was extra mad, because he's like, they didn't even keep it. We put all that work, and they just sank it to the bottom of the ocean.
So it would have been worse. It would have blown up the city, and he's mad at me. Me. Should have let him blow up. Could have saved the world so much pain. Alright, well, never mind. My old age is getting to me.
Well, yeah, so those the other two things are going swimmingly.
Lovely.
Borealis thinks he'll make time travel in the next little bit because of that metal, and then, well, do you know any way of getting some Orslin gems? Because that would. Borealis is like, yeah, that would help a lot.
Well, maybe our current path could lead us to some.
Our new friends might be able to answer that, but they also might just say, we can't tell you.
That's true, too.
I see.
Also, it sounds like they went and stole all of them, so they probably know where some are, but the person we're trying to hunt down is the one who would have them. So...
Well, yeah, we got the Zared thing working.
We'll do our best.
Got that working, and then time travel's pretty close, and it's frankly just trying to kill a devil is stupid. Well, yeah, if you can get Nyx here, I'd love it.
You're not gonna come with us?
I mean, I guess we could. I was excited for a little break. I guess, sure.
I mean...
Yeah, let's...
It's not gonna take long. We're gonna take this out you. We'll be there in like 37 minutes.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Nikita will probably say no, and then we're back to square zero, so...
Okay. Yeah, we can go. Let's do that.
There's our break.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Alright,
you polymorph the Zaru. And you guys head up to...
Well, he wanted a magic item.
It's fine, forget it.
Nope.
No.
Well,
I remembered it before we left.
I just want the
Shield of the Silver Dragon.
Ooh.
I'm sure you'll be proud of my min-maxing in one specific
Oh,
aspect.
I sure will.
Oh, it's an unknown rarity. Holy cow.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah.
rare. Strange.
It's unknown. It's from Curse of Strahd. It is a +2 shield. Believes in you.
Just a normal shield with one specific addendum.
+2 initiative, and then
That's the one.
It also increases your armor class by 2.
It's
Obviously,
just like a
that's a
normal
shield.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be.
So it's +4, I think.
I think so.
Is it?
Because that's weird that it has to state that.
Because a shield gives you
shield gives you
+2, but then it's a
but this is a
+2
+2.
shield.
Because Garnet also had this, and when
Ah.
I put it on, it was only a +2.
Oh, well, maybe.
He did?
Like a normal yeah.
I thought he had...
No, that's the only reason I knew that this thing existed.
I thought he had like the mask. There's like a mask of silver. No, that was... Really? I don't remember him having a shield. Because I don't even know if you can really wield the shield properly, unless you're proficient in them.
I was, because I was Blood Hunter as well.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't a sorcerer.
But what about... Who's this for? Tyron?
Memorial.
Oh, yeah, he's a fighter, of course he can.
Yeah. Just to get a +16 to my initiative. That's the only thing. And now it's not sure.
Well...
Whatever. If they don't have it, they don't have it. Or if you don't want me to get it, that's fine.
I don't have Curse of Strahd, so.
That's fine.
Why is it unknown rarity? That's obnoxious. Let's see if I can find it elsewhere real quick. It's rare on there.
When I just Googled it, I thought it was rare, but.
Yeah.
On Wikidot, it's unknown rarity, but on 5e tools, it's rare. So I guess it's rare. But do they have it is the question, because that is somewhat specific.
If you want a bonus to initiative.
They don't have it.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Notice.
Muted.
Notice. So.
Okay, so you look for that real quick, and
Sorry
then
for
you
wasting everybody's
guys.
time.
What?
Sorry for wasting everybody's
No.
time.
If you want a shield that'll help you with initiative, you could get the Sentinel shield.
Okay. I'll look into that.
Okie dokie. Then you guys zip zap zooey all the way up from Frieden. It takes one.
It's winding out there.
Yeah, it must be really bad. Mom would just send me a text. Please give me a thumbs up if you're safe. So.
Well, I guess there is a tornado. This will be where we cut.
If all of a sudden we're gone,
That's what's happening.
If you never see this, you know what happened.
Yeah.
It's so much more threatening than it looks, I bet, but still.
it sounds.
It sounds bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
My drive home is gonna be enjoyable.
Oh boy. Yeah, who's busy at 7? Is that Nate? You're
I gotta
you're
go,
able to
yeah.
go? Oh boy.
I gotta go right at 7.
Ugh.
It's fine, dude. My 2008 Ford Taurus with rear wheel drive.
You got this.
Fine, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Plus, it's
boy.
at home. I just need to go home.
Oh.
Yeah. But
That's not too far.
You'll be great.
Okay.
Alright, we go up to
You make your way
Thane
to
Tree.
Thane Tree. We'll say you guys can get there back by 9.
get there in 10 minutes. Cool.
Oh, fast travel's nice.
You head there, give your IDs, and frankly, Faelynn and Taurus just like they just go invisible basically. And they're like, we don't want to cause problems as we're.
They just walk by the guards. We're not even here.
We aren't here.
Yeah, but they're letting you guys do your thing as they go through. So, you head to find Nikita. And... Alright. So, you guys... just, I guess you like head to the town hall area, ask around, just...
Oh, I'm great at asking around.
After a bit of asking around, it's the solve for everything.
We need to get you a hand cone or something.
You
I
find
need to learn
out
thaumaturgy.
Hand cone of clarity, dude.
hand cone clarity. The thaumaturgy hand cone. you find out that Nikita is actually not in town.
Oh!
She is out of town on some sort of business trip that they will not disclose.
Probably with her dad.
Well, I'm wasting the spell slot again. Gosh dang it. Alright, let me type it out so I get it right. Write it down, sorry.
Okay.
I want a quick check if they have Sentinel Shield or the Silver Dragon Shield.
I want to see if they have something for me too.
Huh?
I want to see if they have something for me too.
Okay. This place also does not have this
I
the
need to
silver shield.
It's my own fault.
But-
I should have done it in Asgore, you know, where they worship the Silver Dragon.
They would 100%
But I didn't think
would have
about
had
it
that.
until today, as we left Asgore.
Yeah, they would 100% would have had that.
Yeah.
But they do have a sentinel shield. It's sentinel shield.
Let me double check what that.
It's advantage on initiative.
Advantage.
Oh, so it's
And advantage on
And
perception
perception.
checks.
Yeah, sure. And it's only.
And it's an uncommon item.
so 500. Yeah, you can easily buy that.
No, not. Well, Tilron has it now. So Tilron. So never mind. That was correct.
Do they have the a Mizium armor plate?
Mizium.
Mizium.
Huh.
Don't let your players have Mizium stuff. It's just because he had Mizium
I
in the
did.
Waterdeep thing.
Oh.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other ones do, but
Oh, this is just a better adamantine armor.
it literally is. Yeah.
If you get crit on, you crit on them.
you get a freebie
No,
crit.
it's I'm protected from crits, and also I have a
yeah,
I have
strength
pre-
and con are half damage saving throws.
half damage if I save. It's no damage.
That's really
So it's better evasion. Well, not better
Yeah.
evasion. Different
Yeah,
evasion.
it's additional evasion, which is like
It's
Yeah.
technically better because it's 2 saving throws.
it's two.
But
saving
also,
throws, but it's
Dex
only
is
half
used a lot
damage.
more.
You can't like not
Yeah.
take any damage.
I am going to say no because Mizium is actually going to be a thing at some point. Like it's kind of like a specific place. It's not just like Mizium's in every magic shop everywhere.
Okay.
So it's not a no forever.
So
it's
in
not a
that
no.
case, I think it's literally impossible to destroy this hammer because you have to. It gives you description on how to destroy it, and you have to take it to the realm of Tyzerus in the underworld. So
And that's
cool.
where you find Mizium.
Unbreakable hammer.
Yeah, there's a few Mizium things that are around, but those are all.
That's right. There's a specific weapon you could look for if you had a lot of money that would be good for you.
But you guys don't have a lot of money because I will never give it to you.
It's true.
I did just give you 20k. So.
I think we're
Close.
This is a lot of money to me. I mean, I still have the 40.
20K?
Like the
Although
40.
20k is only.
20K
enough
is
for-
Well, I still have the Memorial
voice,
still has the
right, yeah.
47.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we also have the
March.
the unsettled debt for saving the city of Asgore too. That when we go back there, we'll get to collect on.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be months.
All right.
I kind of need money for now.
I'm gonna hit the wait button. And we're just gonna.
All right, we're just gonna hold.
Training Arc Volume 2.
Alright, I got it.
You guys leveled down from that somehow.
I think Temporiamas can make the hyperbaric time chamber.
Yes!
So you just train
We
forever.
can just train for thousands of years, come back.
We'll just train for 5 episodes, and then we'll be able to defeat Cell. Like,
Alright, I got the sending.
Hey Nix, can we talk to you about Girikad, Dreven? Can we meet you somewhere, or have you meet us somewhere?
You're gonna know what I gotta ask. Roll a persuasion.
Oh, bless you. So we know you're doing this.
Natural 20!
Finally. He doesn't want us, but we gotta do it anyway.
I wasn't planning on it yet.
campaign over.
Victory.
All right,
There's
what-
always that 5%.
What were the words again?
Hey Nix, can we talk to you about Girikad, Dreven? Can we meet you somewhere, or have you meet us somewhere?
I was so sad because it was an 8, and then it just rolled.
Gosh,
His back's hurting.
dang it.
You ruined the timeline so much that his back is hurting.
Literally, I got a crick in my neck the second you said that. Gosh.
We messed up the time stream, boys.
Now the whole
We've got a new Silas.
So we won, and we're done. So we win.
All right. So he does respond,
Immediately? Wow.
and he says, "Meet me in Faintree tomorrow morning."
All right, guys, we're in the right spot.
Great.
We gotta be here tomorrow.
Well, look at that. It's like 9 p.m. We gotta wait. Wow.
I don't know. I felt really lucky on that persuasion to convince him to come here. Felt like Ica intervened or something like that.
Nice work. Praise Ica and thank you, Marth. That was, yeah. There we go. Well,
You want to go home? I do. I'm going home.
sure. You don't mind if we stay? You don't mind if, like, this entire caravan of people we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's room.
All right.
Silas is quickly writing. I didn't plan for that.
No, I'm trying to. Yeah,
He's making the character sheet for somebody to kill next right now.
He's making a character sheet for someone to kill Marth so that
Yeah.
Nix doesn't have to show up.
Precisely. Okay.
His name is
So
His name is Richard.
his name is Zin. It's just Xin. It's just.
So what? You just going to your house and
Yeah, I mean,
resting there?
yeah. Marth has no reason to know about the blade he wants Valgor to get,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to tell him about it. But
Cool. Nice, not metagame.
Yeah, right now I'm just looking for a better piece of armor. I don't want to get rid of the. I don't
you
want
want
to
to get rid of the devil?
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the devil.
Oh, speaking of, it's past due day.
I did take one away from our week travel. I don't know if there's been
Yeah.
2. I took away.
No, you're.
I took
free-
one away. I didn't know if there was 2.
Yeah, no. The second one is in 2 days.
Okay.
Yes. Because.
I did take one away from when we did the carriage travel. I took note of that.
So yeah, he says, "You know, you can feed me early. I am hungry no matter what." Because today's well, it'll be Wednesday when you guys wake up.
It's Wednesday,
The
my
next day.
dudes.
I'll give him something. I'll give him for next week's then.
So you fed him for the 7th. Shh! We're playing a game. Shut up. We're gonna tempt it,
Excuse
and then
you.
it'll break the house. All right. So, anything you want to do at night, as you're just sort of all there at his house, just kind of chillaxing?
I
You
can have
know.
this board game.
Anything you want to do?
So just to quickly recap, our to-do list is get Nyx,
Mm-hmm.
get Ursuline gems,
Mm-hmm.
get the thank you emergency alert. Thank you. Yep.
Oh, right in your ear.
Yep.
hey!
Awesome.
Did I get one too? I have my phone.
What about my phone? Yeah.
Destructive 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow, when I said the thing about you on the beach, I was joking. Did not mean to manifest
It
that.
didn't. I gotta get my pina colada back out.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Go back to the sky.
Is my phone alright? Did it stop?
You're still recording, but yeah. Everyone
Your phone doesn't care.
Everyone got it. Severe
Just not
thunderstorm
giving
warning.
it?
Your phone knows its priorities. Unless it's 1 second every day. So, get Nyx, get Ursuline gems,
get the magic metal, and then go to the hideout in the wastelands with Zared. I mentioned that because he said that we should bring Zared.
We should bring Zared.
And I think that was everything. I wasn't in the room, but I still wanted to write it down.
Those are the things we need to do.
He just casted message to you the whole travel.
Perfect. I was just.
Here's what's being said.
Don't touch that.
Alright, anything you want to do while you're at Marth's place?
Do we want to try it again?
I did update it, so you could play War More, or you could do
The
campfire cards, or just skip time.
I'd like to play the game, but if you guys don't want to,
No, let's
and
do
if
it.
you want to just move
Let's
on.
do
It's
it.
4
do it.
players, so who are you having play with you?
Phrygian.
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 I forgot his
Oh,
name.
absolutely.
Absolutely, not the other two.
If those two want to do something, they can leave.
Yeah.
They can do what they want.
Alright, well, we're not getting
Go play
to the other
Mercy,
thing I
that
wanted
game where
to
you
get
like
to
twist
today.
each other's wrists.
Go play Mercy.
idiots.
Wormwar! You pull out your board, set it up on Marth's table, and...
Wait, this is the game I walked in on you playing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll be right back. I gotta set this up.
Avada Kedavra.
Alright, one person is a dragon, everyone else can be different things, because I hated how the dragons just kind of were in our way every time.
I'll let the Dragonborn be the dragon. I'll be the Grey Render.
Okay, so...
Grey Render should go over there.
Yeah,
Dragon
just so we
there.
have-
I'll be the friend that I opened from the
Yeah.
box.
And it never came to
And then it
fruition.
ran away because I freed it during a jailbreak.
Excuse me.
Quiet.
Oh boy. Well, glad we're safe. Ish.
The window just shattered.
No, Nate, you're too prophetic. I need you to. Sorry, right? I'll shut up.
Now, getting to it, all 4 of you have to pick a class between Fire Drakes, Shadow Worms, Frostborn, Brood, Stormclaws, Celestial Serpents, and Gilded Fangs. Yeah, it's hard to kind of explain what they do until we...
I'll just commit then, and I'll do Stormclaws.
I'm gonna do Frost.
Okay, different this time.
Yeah, I don't
Storm.
want to be the same one.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't like it, but I
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't like the shadow. Let's go fire.
Alright, hold on.
Okay, then never mind. I want to go. Knowing what that one does, I want to try something new. I know how long I can stall the game, and maybe I'm not trying to stall the game this time.
Stormclaw, then Frostborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he's going extra damage.
Fire Drakes. Lucky you. Also, I played it wrong last time. I had it basically every time I dealt damage, it was a +1. But it's the first time any unit deals damage, it's only a +1. So.
Oh, so it's not like every
each
turn?
Of your creatures.
It's not every
get a
turn,
+1
so, like-
once.
So like,
Yeah.
his first attack ever, just
Then
period.
that's-
First
then
attack
that's
period.
+1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems a little more balanced.
It is, yeah. And it's worded that way the first time we played. I just didn't read it right. So.
But that also makes the Celestial
Yeah.
Dragons stupid at stalling the game.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d6 for Frege, and then if it's one of yours. It's Celestial.
No!
Literally, I rolled a 5.
All right, we know who's the target.
Why?
Well, no, because we don't know what they do. Marth wasn't playing. You do.
Oh.
Marth wasn't playing.
You guys
so
were
he doesn't
watching.
know.
You were watching the long game.
I sent it in the general chat. So, Stormclaws, which is Nate, right?
Yep.
Your faction ability. Each unit can move 1 extra space on its first turn moving. Playstyles, fast, aggressive, yada yada.
Fast aggressive, perfect for your first time playing.
Turtling and control. I did it again, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot. I didn't update the classes.
That's alright.
I didn't update the classes. So, well, I guess it still works. And it's just not designed fully properly.
That's okay.
But it's the same process. It's just the playstyle doesn't work.
Yeah, so the playstyles might not be totally accurate.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
But then Fire Drakes
I still
Aaron,
barely
you've got
understand.
your +1 damage on the first attacks, and then I am the Celestial Serpents, where the first heart card I play each round.
I'm doing it again. I did it on accident the first time, and now I'm doing it on accident again.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So, overview. Worm War is a 4-player strategy game. Yada yada. You got an army of draconic forces and a deck of cards to attack, defend, or manipulate the battlefield. The game is played on a grid-based board, representing different territories, kinda, yada yada. So there's terminology, there's units, commander units, army units. Units is just all those encompassing. Commander units are your large creatures, which are no longer dragons, because I just hated how they're all wings kept getting in the way of everything. So the large creatures are commanders, and then the small, medium creatures are army units. Blocks are the full chessboard squares. So if it says that you move a certain amount of blocks, it's the large squares. And then spaces are the grid, so the tiny squares. And then destroy means just to kill a unit, just the unit dies. And then adjacent obviously has to be one space next to you. So if you're, so technically medium creatures can be out of range even though they're a block away, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if it's like this, that guy can't hit him.
Oh.
Because he's
It has
more
to be
than a
right
space.
next to you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he would have to go all the way around to get to him.
Gotcha.
Or, yeah. You know. So, the game flow is you draw cards, and then you play up to 2 cards, and you move up to 3 different units.
You only have 1 unit left. You can draw 3 cards.
I think we should get rid of that rule.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the rule is fine. It's just we focused on making someone.
I made it so that 2 people had that. After we got the DM out of the game.
Yeah. So that rule is technically still in there. Those two rules. There's the burnt offering rule. You can discard up to 2 of the same suit to draw an extra card, and then final gambit rule. When you only have your commander left, you draw 3 cards instead of 2 at the start. So, how many cards did we start with?
5.
5. Yeah. Each player draws 5 cards to form your starting hand. So go for it. While I.
Yeah. So, Nate, the last time we did this, I didn't lose a single unit.
Okay. Good.
It's because.
But I was
there were
playing the Celestial.
significantly less.
So
The one that Phrygian has.
Yes. And so I was trying to avoid playing a super defensive one, and
Did that.
naturally I didn't.
because me in these kind of games always picks the super defensive. You can't win if I don't die.
Okay.
All of my roguelike skills is just you'll never.
Did
kill
the
me.
card abilities change too? Or did you not be able to
the
do
Joker might be. The Jokers might be in here, so we also have to just discard those and redraw when
like,
that comes up.
that?
But
Are
what-
there more ways to attack?
Yes.
I just sent it.
Ranged
Oh,
attacks.
oh, okay, ranged. Okay, cool.
All the black cards attack. And
Okay.
The red cards are kind of healing, protection, or healing and movement. So we can roll a d20 to see who goes first if you guys would like.
Sure.
4.
Ho ho!
2. Ooh, 1. Oh.
11.
What the heck?
Hey, my good roll, last good roll. I don't need to roll good ever again.
No, this is... All right, trial by fire. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do it.
So yeah,
Okay.
you play up.
You start
to
by drawing 2
cards.
cards.
Oh yeah, you start by drawing 2 cards. over
There's
there.
no hand limit.
Yes,
No
there's no
hand
hand
limit?
limit,
Awesome.
but you can play up to 2 cards on your turn as well.
Up to 2 cards on my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can move and use the cards in any order you want, but you can move up to 3 units.
3
Usually
units at a
the
time.
first turn, well, You could probably get to someone. It just depends on what cards you have. You'll have to play a card to get somewhere.
It's happened.
So I can move for free or no?
Yes.
Okay.
You can only move up
Three
to
units.
3 different units.
Okay.
Once.
And it's each one space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Well, not for me because I
Media.
have the 2 spaces there.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
So
can I
they-
do like 1, 2?
Yeah.
Like that. All right.
Yep.
I'll just try to form a little 2 wall around this guy for a
Oh,
second
okay.
here.
Oh, he's actually playing defensive.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a fast-paced class.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't make much sense. So
It's not that fast
sorry,
paced.
buddy. Trial by fire and all that. You'll go there.
I tried to kill myself last time, and the opposite happened.
Yep, you failed at that.
I did a bad job at dying.
Wait, did you just say that the each unit can move?
It's 3 different units that you can move.
Yeah,
Three
three
different
different. Like 3 spaces or 3 units, 3 spaces or.
No, it's just one.
It's just
space.
1 space, but 2 spaces for me because it's my first turn and that's
Yeah.
my class.
your
yeah.
ability. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's each unit can move twice on their first turn moving.
On their first.
So even next
So all
turn, if
these
you
4
move the
still
other
have-
4,
Okay. Okay. This is just his ability. I was just catching that he was moved 6 times and.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I don't. Actually, I'm going to play. That is probably stupid to do this early, but whatever. I'm learning. So I'll play Queen of Diamonds.
Oh.
That guy can't move.
Ah,
Trap.
that's mine.
Traps him for a turn, I believe.
Yep.
That's mean. I
Can't even act.
Can't even
I
act.
can't move or attack or do anything with him. Well, I guess I'll play protect him as well.
No.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you play 2 cards or just 1?
Oh, do I have to play?
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm lying.
Oh.
Oh.
Deception. All right. I guess I am next. 'cause that's just.
You want to move your big guy? Oh wait, you can't.
Shut up. You suck.
Absolutely got him.
You
Dominated. He got
My
dominated.
stinking cards are redonkulous.
I mean, looking at what I
See the
have, his
deck.
cards can't be that good.
You see in the deck? It's his deck.
I just realized our dice rolls did pretty good for going around the table.
Actually, yeah. 11, 4, 2, and 1.
Dang, yeah.
There we go.
Man, you needed an 8, Nate.
Sorry.
Because did it just double?
It would have been double.
Yeah.
There, I got an 8.
Okay.
There it is.
There you go.
I actually crit, and then I just had to touch it.
Hey, there's always the 5% chance.
There was a 5% chance.
Cool. We have that rule where we can discard 2 of the same suit. So.
Oh yeah, we do have that, don't we?
Oh, to draw more. That's
Yeah,
right.
to draw 1 more card.
You can only do that once per turn, bro.
Yes. 2 hearts.
That's his best card.
Those are your best cards. What are you doing?
Hey, hold on. That means we can kill him. That means
Eliminate.
he
Why are you
can,
focusing on me? I died first last time.
This is for the 1 hour corpse conversation.
1, 2, 3.
Huge.
It really sucks having
Huge.
just different units moving 1.
So commanders do 2 damage, correct?
yeah.
Alright.
Banners do 2, regulars do 1.
Yes. Yeah, so the health, or here's what each of them have. Commander units have 5 health, deal 2 damage, and move in blocks. Army units have 2 health, deal 1 damage, and move in spaces. And that's
Okay.
it, yep. So, this sucks, because I can't... Oh wait, I can.
So the space is the smaller 5-foot one, right?
Yes, spaces are smaller and blocks are bigger. Instead
Wait,
of
hold on.
Yeah.
So then
this guy here.
the Queen of Spades is worse than a 2 through 10?
Hold on, I'll give a second. I'm playing it that to move there. And then I'm playing that to deal 1 damage to your mini guy. So he has 1 less health.
I'm out. Fuck.
And that's my whole turn. That's
So
all I
the Queen of Spades is worse than a 2 through a 10 of spades. Because the 2 through 10 is within 3 blocks. The queen is within 4 spaces. So that's 2 blocks.
Oh, I see it. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be blocked. Was I...
Wording flipped.
Maybe.
I feel like it seems like they should just be the same.
Yeah.
I think... I think what makes it special is supposed to be...
The queen is anywhere on the field, too. So
Yeah.
instead of within
It's
range
not-
of sight.
Yeah, it's not blocked by cover, but I
like-
think...
The queen you could do right here, and you could hit these guys. Where what is that damage?
No.
I'm gonna put it at... It's the same, essentially. It's 3 blocks range,
Okay.
but it does not get affected by cover.
It doesn't get affected by it.
And if you kill something with it, you draw an additional card.
I was just confused. I was like,
yeah.
it's a smaller range for a...
Yeah, I'll keep it the same range instead of
Okay.
technically 2 blocks for
Got
4
it.
spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is odd though.
I was just reading it. I was going, okay, wait a minute. That.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
I have a campaign to run instead of a game.
Absolutely.
The game's part of the
Makes
campaign.
sense.
I know. Yeah.
All
This is
right.
instrumental, alright?
Instrumental. We can discard 2 to draw 1.
Yes.
correct?
But we also only have 45 minutes, so.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, fast game.
All right, fast game.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that's unfortunate. And I can only play 2 cards? Oh, that's sad.
I know, right?
if I could play 3 cards, this would be great.
Grandiose.
It'd be grandiose.
I should make the Joker cards do something.
You get to kill a player.
Not their character.
Not a
The player.
unit.
The Joker could just be like
Not a character.
The Joker could just be like any card, like
Oh, you can
could
play
pick
any card.
wild
like,
card? Yeah,
Like
Oh, that's a
pick
good
your
idea.
suit
Yeah.
and pick the suit and
Yeah. Alright,
suit
version 3.
Version 3.
Joker's wild.
There's gonna be a new version every single time we play this.
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're playtesting.
Yeah. By session 105, we will have this game down to a T.
I'm glad you're watching this D&D channel to watch us play a card, both playtest, kind of create
Yeah.
our own card game.
Yeah, you get to watch us doing the process of making a
game, yeah.
You take 1 damage, or 2 damage for my commander. Your commander does.
Is that the club?
Oh, wait. No,
It's-
club's the
yeah,
wrong
that's
one.
range.
Wrong one.
That's not range.
Wrong one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Then literally nothing happens.
Okay.
But next time.
Next time.
You better watch out.
You better watch out.
That 2 damage was not to your unit, it was to Aaron. Drew is gonna punch you.
I'm gonna do 2 damage.
But you didn't play a card, I don't care.
Should probably go towards the one that's gonna.
Yeah, come after me. Do it.
No, it doesn't talk about you.
I feel like we're for sure gonna have problems when we start playing 2 through 10 spades, because like not behind cover is going to be a very difficult thing to.
Well, it's not behind a creature, so
Yeah, but like how behind does it matter?
if
you know?
you're behind a period, I mean,
Well,
like,
behind from what perspective?
Yeah.
well, it's the attacking perspective.
Well,
I
no,
would
like,
say.
we'll deal with it later when it comes up, because I feel like it's gonna come up. Because like, do you have
Absolutely.
three-quarter cover or
One
half cover?
additional 2 spaces. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What?
I played 2 diamonds. We
Oh,
increased your
yes.
2 additional spaces, so
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Well,
I don't think it's two additional. It's
Two
just
instead
2
of one.
total instead of 1.
Spaces.
Oh, 2 spaces are one. Okay.
Yeah.
So just back one for each.
Yeah.
Okay. I said additional. My bad.
Yeah. Maybe it should.
No, yeah, it says
But
move
not right
2
now.
instead of 1. Yeah.
Playtest.
Yeah, but-
Playtest.
Are you done?
What was
Yes.
the other thing we wanted to change? Oh, Jokers.
Jokers. Yes. Jokers or anything.
We're creating a game within a game.
Yeah. Whoa. D&D, you can do anything.
You can be boring and make a new game.
You can say we don't want to play D&D. We want to play Dragon, whatever this game is called.
Can a same unit attack twice?
Yes. But it is melee.
Oh, you suck. How dare you?
I mean, you kind of asked for it.
I did.
Then it's all of their starting moves. It just doesn't. It's not like just the first.
Yeah.
No, it's
well,
all
just
their
their
starting
first
moves.
move.
So like
yeah.
a pawn. Okay, gotcha.
Correct.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's pretty cool for
I'll
you.
just move him 1.
Oh, the tactical.
I'll do 1 as well. I know, not the class I picked, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's my turn.
All right.
Give me cards. 1, 2.
My hand is so drastically different from the first time we played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of all hearts, it's all damage.
Instead of all hearts with a class that allows me to heal extra.
This is a pickle.
I almost got a full house over here.
Oh.
How many times are you gonna do that?
Last time it was almost a royal flush.
I'm close to a straight flush.
The music.
Straight flush, man. It's the only thing that beats my full house. Someone got 4 of a kind?
Ooh.
Phrygian, I think you can surrender.
No thanks. You've activated my trap card.
Dear.
Bam! From here, blasting 2 damage into his commander. And then
Alright, half that's going back at you.
Nani?
So each takes 1.
Yep.
You suck. No, that doesn't feel nice.
I'll trade you a Jack of Hearts for a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I guess I'll heal as well. Oh wait, no, I don't want to heal yet because I get an addition, don't I?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Oh, wait till I think about that much. Instead, I'm gonna send another guy towards you.
Do it.
Oh.
You won't.
Move that guy 2 spaces closer. And I suppose I will move this guy forward 1.
That is my 3 movements. I'm out. All done.
Endgame.
Drew, your turn.
I need the yes or no die.
Oh, great.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
He's lucky he lives another day.
Oh no! Why? Why are you not being mean?
He lives another day.
Oh, but I could do it though. Why?
It's the only time.
Roll it again. Maybe it was a fluke.
You know, I gotta roll it with advantage because he attacked me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Only fair, really.
It says yes.
Sucks to suck.
He started this war. We start with a draw,
Big double draw. Big double draw.
and then so we use my 2 favorite cards out here. All right.
Okay,
First,
great.
the Queen of Clubs doubles my attack power,
Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious.
and then the Queen of Spades allows me to attack a unit within 3 spaces at double the attack power. So that is 4 damage to the commander that waited to heal himself.
You suck. I got nothing either.
Counterspell.
Well, I'm dead first yet again.
When I was looking at both those cards in my hand, I was going, this is going to be devious.
So your commander dies, you're done?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm completely out of the game.
And then he attacked me, took the 1 damage, and didn't heal. So I was like, he's within kill
I
range.
know, I thought it's risky, but
So you moved once, you got 2 more moves.
Yeah, I got 2 more moves. We gotta do it, Valgor. I'm sorry. Please kill me. Take me out of the game. Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah. I mean, only if you want to.
Guess theoretically you don't actually have to.
I'm gonna die first every single game.
I wasn't gonna do it, but he didn't heal himself. If you had healed yourself, when you played the card, I was like, oh, he ruined it. It was gonna be so good. And then you took it back, I was like, yes.
So it's within 3 blocks, right?
Yes.
The range.
Yes.
Blocks are the.
The blocks are the
Yep.
1, 2, 3, right? Okay. It's not AOE.
Well,
I would love for it to be AOE. Attacked 3 units within 3 blocks, but not behind cover. So.
Kill me. Do it.
I'll do this, and I'll take out one of your guys with this guy. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna take out this guy.
2, 3.
I picked the defensive class and going super aggro, and they picked the aggro class and going defensive.
Yeah, so I guess getting rid of my 2 hearts earlier didn't matter, because, like,
Nope.
it's not like I can heal myself above.
I thought for sure.
You got any
that I was
attacking
like,
in your hand?
do it, attack me. You won't. You won't attack me again. You won't. Bring it on. I'm coming after you this time. He saved you because I was going to you.
God.
Do you? Perhaps.
That was going after you. And if I had looked at my cards closer.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So you can attack your guy with his units.
I see. I see. Well. I was bluffing. I have absolutely no attack.
Hey, if only you were honest to me. If only you were
It
honest.
might draw him.
Yeah.
This is going to be really funny. He helped me out so much.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
I want you to know, Aaron, that if I hadn't rolled with advantage and actually taken the time to look at my cards, I could have done that to you instead of to him.
2 of diamonds. 2.
What? No.
Dead center.
Is this the first time he's moved?
Yeah.
So you get another movement?
Oh! Right? Is that
Yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Drew.
So you just got to.
Hey, I'm trying to play fair here.
Yeah.
You got teleported over there, and then you just walk back.
Oh, shoot. I was supposed to do that a long time ago. For defeating your commander with the Queen of...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to
Wait, really? Oh yeah.
play a 6 of spades, which is ranged attack, and I'll attack. You just help
Oh,
me.
he's
I'm sorry.
behind cover, though.
Oh, he is behind.
He's behind cover, though.
Dang.
Yeah. You put the cover there.
He gave me cover.
1, 2. I guess I'll shoot that guy.
Gave me the cover.
Oh my god.
Gotta love the cover.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Well, I'm out. So
Oh, it's me.
Your turn.
Oh, sugar jets,
Yep.
Richard. Alright, gotta draw my 2. Alright, love it. I'm gonna discard the 2 I drew to draw the 1. Okay, like it a lot, actually. Alright, I gotta plan this turn out. Give me a sec.
Okay. Oh boy.
I don't know. I don't think I can do it yet. Shoot, dude. Alright, I can't do it yet, so I'm not going to. So what I am gonna do, though, is... I'm gonna get rid of my own cover by playing the Jack of Clubs to attack 2 adjacent units.
No!
My cover. Kablamo! Kablamo!
Oh,
It was
no
my
longer
cover.
covered. You can blast him now.
I'm gonna move here.
Well, now he's behind some cover.
No, I wouldn't call that cover.
Well, see, there's the argument of cover, because I am behind the unit.
I guess you're technically calling that half cover, but he's big enough. I don't think it would matter.
I know, but that's. Yeah, if you're thinking that way though, then
Then the other ones wouldn't have been behind cover.
the big guys
so
can
it's-
always attack big guys because then they're too short. So yeah, that's just why it's a
Well,
little thing.
no. I think 2 blocking the 1 big guy would be cover.
But what about 1?
Well, 1 guy that would be. I don't think 1 guy would.
Well,
count.
we don't have half cover.
Yeah, so I think 2 guys would be cover. 1 guy for big guy, it would be no cover.
So then, what I'm gonna do is the King of Hearts and make sure my units can't be targeted this turn.
Oof. He's protected
Fair
himself. I should have done that last turn.
My turn. My turn.
Yeah, my starting hand was 3 queens.
Holy cow!
I think I got all your numbers.
Wow. I did shuffle.
Mm-hmm. I didn't just draw 2, but I already had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Nah, I can't use that right now. I could be really stupid. I could just put those down. That would work. Okay, what do I want to do? Move you 1. Alright, is it you have to move 3 units, or is it like the 3 space? Like I can move 1 unit 3 times.
Because I know 3 different units, so you can only move 1 movement for each.
2.
It keeps the battlefield a little bigger, but it's obnoxious.
It's just hard to get the little units involved.
Yeah,
because they take.
Otherwise, I guess you're just bouncing around with your commander attacking everything.
It's difficult.
Well, you helped me with that.
I did.
Yeah, but if you kill the rest of his little guys, he's got the big guy there. Maybe the little guys shouldn't do like less damage. Maybe they should deal more damage and the commanders deal less.
I actually think that would help.
Yeah,
because it incentivizes to move the little units. Because right now I have no reason to even care. Like, go ahead, wipe them out. Give me more cards.
I know.
So if you swapped it to commanders deal 1 damage but have more health, little units have less health but deal more damage.
Makes sense.
Might help with balancing.
You get more cards as your guys die.
If it's just your commander, you draw 3 instead of 2 at the start of your turn.
Yeah, there's nothing for me to really do here, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Nate, your
done.
turn. So then there's just like these little prickly guys that just run around the battlefield, stab you with heavy damage, but
they can be taken out easily.
But if you kill all of them, then you got a problem.
Yep.
I love it. That makes a lot more sense. I'm also thinking about like Joker cards. What if instead of just wild, you get to take from the discard? So then it incentivizes to kind of hold till later.
Yes.
But also not too late, because then there's nothing in the discard,
Correct.
and then you're like, I got nothing.
It's not just a play immediately.
Yeah.
It's no. Let's wait for something good in there to.
But yeah, we might.
But also, you could get nothing for it.
They're wild for this game, but they might change
If
next
he
time.
moves here, could he hit him? Is that still cover? Or
I wouldn't have argued the other one was cover, but you can't target me this turn anyway.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say dead don't count as cover either.
No.
Absolutely
Definitely
not. They're laying down.
You just put all your guys.
Heroes never die.
Oh my goodness! What?
Okay. Now what? Do they resurrect at full health or?
Depends. What does it say? What did you play?
It just resurrect a fallen enemy or fallen army unit on the.
Oh, I think it's back to full health.
Sure, bring them back to full.
Because it's 2 health. So.
I'll go ahead and discard 2 to draw 1. Gotta learn what everything does, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's so... And it changes every time you play. Slightly.
Well, until we actually figure out what the best rule set
Yeah.
is.
I don't think it's ever going to be the best rule set. We're going to keep changing it every time just for a more fun rule set.
I can only do the discard and then draw 1 once, right?
Yes.
Once per turn, yeah.
Okay.
Once per turn, yeah.
I guess in that case, I'll play a diamond just to move this guy 1, 2 right here. And that's my turn.
Creed's just eating a lot of chips right now, waiting.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I didn't know how to play this game anyway, so I was just...
Me neither.
It's alright. You're about to not be alone unless he has some way to stop this. So I'm gonna move 1
The assassin.
and target you with that. That's 6 damage.
You can only play
What?
2.
Not with the Ace of Spades. You can play up to 4 cards or 3
On who?
with the
You
you.
can!
Oh,
Plus you got a way to stop the damage.
I do. Let me make sure I have a way. Just give me.
Lets you play 2 more cards.
So you can play 4 total with the Ace.
Yeah.
So I played
Yeah.
the Ace and then the 3 damaging cards, which would do 6 damage.
yeah, man, these base cards look like fun, but I got them like 2.
Yeah.
This isn't even face cards. It's
Oh.
the Ace and then normal number cards.
Oh my gosh. That ace.
That Ace is insane.
Shouldn't be... Well, it's an ace.
The ace of
Aces-
clubs is also pretty weak.
Aces are supposed to be powerful, but holy cow.
It's insane.
That's a big one. Play 4 cards.
I needed to draw 1 and I did.
So you see, this is a Queen of Hearts.
Ah.
Alright.
Okay.
So I only take 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and I take 3 damage.
Pretty here,
Fair
too.
enough.
Oh boy.
So you're down to 1, 2.
1.
Like that.
Okay, my
Kill
turn.
me, I don't care. He's at 3 health.
I thought you said to do. Well, I'm at 3.
Yeah, I'm telling the other one left in the game. You're at 3 health.
So yeah, I'll attack your commander.
Okay.
Wait, how that's it? Oh no, that's a range.
It's a one guy. It's a melee. I have one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got me to stop it? Nope.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
dead?
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I
Oh, 'cause
drew.
it's just the little guy that.
Yeah,
you
I
only-
drew this, but it doesn't revive my commander, so it doesn't do
Ah,
anything.
yep.
And then.
Oh yeah, and you didn't have damage taken. Well, nothing big damage for 3 health.
Wait, how much damage did you do?
I did.
3.
3?
And then 4.
And then you had the 1 from him.
No. How much damage did you just do?
I just did 1.
Just 1?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh, then
I-
0. This is the first time I've been attacked. No, it's not. You were the first time I've been attacked.
Yeah, I attacked
Alright.
you once, and then you took 3 from dealing 6 to him.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, so then that's gone.
I should be at 1, but I messed it up earlier, so. So I was supposed to take 1 less damage from your attack.
2.
also, how do you replace half the damage if it's not an
3.
even number? Do we round down,
I don't
or
know.
do we?
Well, I feel like the one getting attacked probably should. The one playing the
We'll
saving.
do that later.
I don't know. Yeah, we're
I'll
not.
look into that. I'll write it down.
I got one more card. I think I just. I hate to use it.
I should still be at 1, darn it.
Why?
Because I should have taken 1 less from you. Because the first time my units get attacked, I'm supposed to take 1 less damage. But I didn't remember it in the moment, so
Do you want to?
no.
We don't have enough time.
Exactly.
I
That's why I went so gung ho. Is like
I could just stop.
I knew we needed to get through the game.
Yeah. You guys are all standing up.
Wait, no, I'm down.
No camera.
Is it the
when
commander's?
Mike
The
is
commander's at
getting
6
to
or?
you.
I should be down to 2, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
Because
you're-
I have 5, so I'm down to 2, right? Because you did 3.
Oh yeah. Get
Yeah.
down to 2.
Okay, well now I'm back to full. Because that's a, what's that? Ace of Hearts, or heal your commander with +3 health. So, yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
This time we actually have people dying, like, more than just me. So yeah, we might have a winner instead of just Drake's running away.
Oh, I went all out. I was like, if he has a way to stop it, then that's it. But
I was excited to move 4 spaces.
So Jack of Spades in a straight line. Does it have to be like a block line or just like from where I am?
I think it's
line?
spaces, kind of.
Okay. In that case, we'll go ahead and play, I believe it's the diamond. Yeah. Play the diamond, move him here. Then I'll play the Jack of Spades, to shoot this guy and your commander.
so the little unit goes down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I draw.
Do you?
Yes.
Why is he? Is it for his ability?
Well, no,
Jack.
because
The Jack doesn't draw. You don't. Jack don't draw a card. It's just this.
No, I didn't draw at the
He
start of
didn't
my
draw it
turn.
again.
Oh.
That's all I did.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
And yeah, that's it.
I'm not drawing this because it obviously.
Yeah, it's part of the discard
I'll get this
pile.
one and then whatever the top is.
I didn't realize it was down to 1 until. Alright, I can shuffle quickly. Give him a chance to strategize.
we also only have one way of deflecting damage, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I think they were saying
But
too.
last time it was way too powerful.
The Ace of Clubs is kind of pointless. I guess you can go through cover with the Ace of Clubs, right? Is it unblockable?
Clubs or
The Ace of Clubs, its next attack you make is unblockable. So I mean, I would say you could go through cover.
Oh, I guess that too. Yeah. Oh yeah, because there's only
Because
only
unblockable
the
was helpful
queen.
with shields, but
yeah.
it literally stops 1 card now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could go through cover.
Well, it would also stop the King of Hearts. It would stop the King and Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the King says prevent your units from being targeted, but if it's unblockable, that feels like a block of.
Yeah, that's true.
So. But I like the cover. It can go through
Yeah.
cover.
So my turn.
I got it shuffled for you, so you can take one.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
you go for it. Yep, you're right. One, two.
You go a full chessboard space, Aaron.
Oh, wait. You were here?
Yep. He doesn't go a full chessboard space. Your dragon does.
Yeah. Can I just move it like half one? I guess that would break the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to run.
1, 2, 3. No, I see that. I could probably just look on right there, but yeah. Movements. I will heal myself for 1. So I was at full. You took 2 off me. I'm now at 4. Because yep, at 4 HP.
15 minutes, guys.
Yep. And then second move. I don't think I can do anything else.
Nate, just draw the Queen of Clubs, and then also the what is it? Jack of Spades.
Or just get a Joker. You're both Jokers.
I'd like to make this wild card to kill Aaron's commander.
Play the Jack of Diamonds.
Okay.
Feels like Smash Bros. Where you're just like,
Yeah, and that's
hey,
for
this
sure.
dude has 3 stock left.
That dude got 3 stocks. Well, hold on. This dude got 3 stocks.
Okay. Once again, another useless draw.
Just
Maybe
imagine
I'm
that.
bluffing.
Imagine that, but all spades are also healing stuff.
Yeah, that's what we played last
There was
time.
no damaging at all.
Which is why the game lasted so long.
Took forever.
Okay.
Having 2 ways to attack was enough. Looking at my hand and seeing all black cards, I went, yeah.
Okay, good old friend Diamonds. 1, 2, I'll just play this one to shoot your commander. 2 more damage. And that's my turn.
He's down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've
Yeah,
been
for
here
now.
before.
Down to 2 until he heals himself this turn. Perhaps.
Perchance.
If you have someone with just clubs and someone with just hearts, it doesn't end. They deal 2 damage. and then deal 2 damage.
Your commander can't attack.
Ah! Wanted to be over.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then my next attack is unblockable.
Okay. Is that my turn?
Yes.
I will draw 2. Like I do.
Hey, those looked good, but your commander can't.
I can know.
What can't commander do?
He can't
Anything?
attack.
Can't attack. Can't do anything.
He's just
Can't act.
inactive this turn. That sucks.
Okay. Well, might as well do this now, since he can't attack. Play the King of Spades, so I get to look at the next 3, and then draw 1.
Nice.
Okay.
What a shock.
And then I can't do that before the draw phase, which I already did. So
Yeah.
I can't play this now.
What do you mean
You can probably play it now.
You can play it now.
It says in the King of...
Is it?
This cannot be played before the draw phase, and I already drew. Right?
Yeah, but you still get to play 2 cards.
Wait, what is this one?
But this
King-
card can't be played.
King of Spades.
The card that I got can't be played.
No, I think.
I think I was saying that
Draw
you
phase is when
you
you're-
can't play the King of Spades before your turn.
Yeah,
you have to
so
play
it's
you have to put the King of Spades on your turn.
Yeah, it's to make sure you don't just draw the 2 best cards, right? Because if you played it before you drew 2, you got to draw 2 then afterwards, or all 3 of them. But
Yeah, you would just draw all 3.
yeah, you would draw all 3.
I draw all 3.
Well,
You
No,
would have
no.
if you played it before the draw phase. So you can absolutely. I think you can.
Because
play whatever
this
you
is
drew.
action phase. This
You can
is-
definitely play that card. Yeah, I think that's the stopping you from playing that king on another person's turn or before you draw,
Gotcha. Okay.
so you can see what you get or we're not.
Okay. Well, now I know. I'll just
So you
move.
can play something.
1, 2, 3. Is that? Which one is it? Is he on the?
He's
gray
on the
one?
white square.
Okay.
That guy's yeah.
So that would be 1, 2, 3. So I'll play a spades. Can multiple people
also-
attack once?
It's
or
also
twice?
it's blocks, not spaces. So
Yeah,
you
it's
could hit
blocks. You
way
could have hit him
further.
from-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
I
to.
hit him for 1.
Cool.
1 more.
And that's your 2
That's
cards, right?
2, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you got the Ace of Spades, then you can play 1 more.
The Ace of Spades.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Which is why I could have killed him earlier, because I could have played
1.
Ace into Queen, and done 8 damage or whatever it is.
Just play one more card?
I think so. It still allows you to play
Yeah, you
2
play more
cards, but
Back to 2. Well, that doesn't really matter, does it? That's true enough. I have to beat you here.
you do. You have to beat him here.
Yeah, I don't think you're still at full,
He
aren't
hasn't
you?
been hit.
I don't think I've been hit, yeah.
Or no, it does play on picturing it.
Wait,
It does,
Yeah.
I can attack twice, right? Yeah.
It just seemed
Oh wait,
bigger.
I can attack twice. I haven't attacked yet, so that's 3 damage, and I attack again for 2.
You're gonna attack?
I haven't attacked yet with my commander.
Really?
That's
After
5 damage.
All that? For real?
I was trying to puzzle. It was like, wait a second.
What?
Can I... So what cards can you play, like, not on your turn?
Queen of Hearts,
Just the Queen of Hearts?
I think, is the only one.
Well, what are you thinking?
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, that's supposed to
Alright,
be on
well,
your
good
turn.
game.
Woo!
Dang.
Yeah, I was.
The only damage he did was reflecting it back at me.
Unless you count that, but
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean,
Otherwise, I should have taken more damage.
it says.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just you're not attacking. You're just
Yeah, it's just a fire Jake unit deals damage.
Oh, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
it matters.
that's
This
crazy.
ends the game, but it's a good
Yeah.
thing to think about because
Yeah.
Wait,
what
testing it.
constitutes dealing damage?
Yeah, it's true because like I guess
Yeah.
like the card dealt the damage, but like I'm using it with that unit.
But you played the card. So
This is the.
You used it to protect your commander, which caused the commander to do damage.
Yeah, it's not the commander attacking, so it's not.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say when the fire
he
drake
won, that's
attacks.
fine,
It
I'm
says
not-
when the unit does
It's
damage.
probably specify attack. The first unit. Like it says deals damage. The first unit attack, it deals an extra damage.
Anywho, well,
These are the things you have to think about when you make your own game.
making games.
It worked a lot better than the last time we played.
It did, yeah. So
Yeah,
version
the-
3 will be even
Of course you'd
better.
say that. You won't know.
No, you don't understand.
You don't understand. Last game took like an hour and a half. I'm sure.
Ridiculous. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Them playing Worm War in Marth's
You got a turn.
house.
You got 2 turns.
I mean, the players playing Worm War in
my
Marth's
house.
house is the ending of the session, as you're all just sitting there.
Hey, I wanted the best
Chillaxing.
chances of everyone getting to interact with Nyx, even though Nero's not here. But
I guess I can fully write out more of Nick's stuff. Oh, but yeah, now Nero.
And now you have time to prepare for
I
Nix's
also wanted to do something without Nero when you were in Delphom, and that didn't work. It's not big. I'll just do it anyway next time. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. That will help us a lot. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.